You are now live. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Samurai Sundays. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. Just had some technical difficulties we were dealing with, or I was dealing with mainly. So let's get this started. So who wants to go first? Do you guys have a preference on who wants to go first?
No, I mean,
ready?
Doesn't matter to me, man. Whatever. We can talk for a few minutes. Let some people still keep coming in.
Yeah. That's a good idea. So we have Cha, we have Duffy, we have Tim Singh stuff. Noah's in the house. Joseph, what's going on, everyone? Thank you very much for waiting.
Hey, wow, your screen's not on, man.
Dang it, what's going on right now?
Okay,
let me try.
What's that? My screen's not on?
No, yours is on.
That's it. Oh, there we go.
But you can hear me though.
I can hear you just fine.
Interesting. What about this one? Can you see that one?
Yeah. Can you move just so we can see if it's actually capturing? Yeah.
It's just really grainy.
Dude, that's so crazy. Dang it. Okay, I'll let you guys chit chat for a minute. I'm gonna camera off real quick, and then I don't know. I have my booster right here, so give me 1 second while I figure this out. I think it's my booster that's holding me up. So hold on real quick.
There we go. Hey, so are we talking Falcon Winter Soldier on the show, like on this tonight, or are we like kind of like on hush hush mode because people still may not have seen it?
I don't know. I mean, generally, I like to do a week free of spoilers, but everyone in the chats, let us know. If you're cool with us talking about it, I would love to talk about it.
That's right. Like, I mean, it's kind of a big deal at this point. I think the finale, most people who are into the show, I mean, I would think you would have watched it like Friday or Saturday, but I could be wrong. I don't know. And I don't want to like ruin it, but I do have some Falcon Winter Soldier related books for tonight. And so that's good for me to know not to talk about it because I'm going to be showing off some of those books. So.
You guys want to see me? There you go. All right. Yeah. I can turn mine on.
There you go.
Set up.
There you go. All right. Let me see if this works better. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can go with this. Start camera.
Feels like it came out a week ago, right? It feels like it came a while ago.
Yeah. It was pretty good. Not going to lie. I wasn't disappointed in it.
Man, I am just bummed that we got nothing until Loki, which is like in 2 months.
Yeah, I know. That's crazy.
Was it? It's June. I thought it was June. No, June.
Is it June? End of June, maybe? I don't know. I think it's like 7 weeks, 6 weeks.
Well, I mean, you got Invincible that's still up and running, which is an awesome show.
Which is really good.
Yeah,
they drop those once a week, so.
Yeah, that'll hold me down plenty. I say this to people when we talk about Invincible or new modern superheroes. Like for me, Miles Morales, Invincible, I think in the last 20 years are my favorite, like new-ish creations. If you want to contend the whole Miles Morales Spiderman thing, but new superheroes, they're my favorite. Like bar none in the last 20 years.
I've always heard that Invincible was good, but I never really picked it up because by the time I'm like, okay, let me check it out, it was already on like issue 200 or something, or like 120. So I'm like, I don't know if I'll. So I picked up a trade paperback, so I'll get into it. But what people are saying, and you can tell me if it's true or not, or anyone in the chat, that Kirkman is writing the animated series kind of the way he kind of wish he did it. Kind of reboot it because he wrote that I guess like 20 something years ago. So he was like, I was a kid when I was writing that. So I would write as I would write it now that I'm more experienced and better storyteller. So he's actually writing this, better than the actual comic books from what I heard. I'm just watching the animated and I just freaking love it. So
the books are good. So if he's tweaked some things, but if you read the series, I mean, he was knocking it out the park. Like for a superhero take for Image Comics, it's well done. Like the characters are engaging, and like it ends. Here's the nutty thing: it ends like in a way that's like totally satisfying. Like if you do end up reading it, and obviously getting to that point, you're going to be like, yeah, that was cool. That was a good read. So it's worth it. It's worth it, man.
Yeah, like that. Like Kyle was saying, the Invincible #1 was always a high price comic. It was a lower print run to begin with, kind of like that Walking Dead #1, and it's been blowing. It was expensive before this, so I can't imagine where it's going to go after this.
So I got a story with Invincible #1.
All right.
So I was at A1 Comics it was like free comic book day. You know how a lot of shops, they do like little events and like auctions and whatnot.
Right.
So they were doing a fundraiser and they had an Invincible #1 and it was a silent auction. You know, you just write down your name and your bid, right? There were like maybe 3 bids on it. And, you know, it was like $50. So I'm like, all right, I'll make my bid. You know, there's like 45 minutes left till the end. I put $75 and I got it, right?
You did?
Yeah, I got it. And so, you know, I had it cleaned and pressed through CGC. I submitted it at Comic-Con because Kirkman, he usually, you know, you could actually submit books typically for Kirkman through CGC to get signed. Like they hold the actual signing event. It came back signed to 9/6.
Wow.
No way.
Yeah. No, so I was like, that is amazing, you know, that I was able to.
You still have it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, but it sounded like there was going to be like a twist to the end of it. So you're like, I think I ran over. You know?
No, it was just a super stoked story. I remember when we won it, they made, you know, they like rang a bell and made it all like sound pretty cool. But no, I was super stoked to get a copy of that. I mean, maybe 8 years ago or so, when it was still relatively hard to get, you know?
Yeah. Hey, how was my camera? Is it better or is it still the same?
All right.
No, it's still really kind of grainy.
Do this real quick. Do this, Chris, real quick. I just want to see your hand movement. Just do that real quick. Higher? No, pat your head.
Pat my head.
Higher?
Yeah. And then rub my face. And rub my face. And then pick my nose.
Try that. It's working.
Yeah. Yeah, it's working. I mean, we can go. I'll let one of you guys go first. I'm just, like I said, I'm out in my garage, so I was hoping I could have a better connection out here with my booster. So I'll keep playing with it and see. But if you guys are ready to roll, we can rock and roll with it.
Yeah, fine. Momo, you want to go first?
Well, now I'm like pivoting my direction. So Jeff, if you can go right now, that'd be great.
Yeah, I got a couple things to talk about real quick. All right. Oh, you can see it. I don't know if you can see it. All right. So, Wild. Yeah, I can see it. You're better on the small screen. When you blow you up, you get really grainy.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway,
do you want to throw up the shipping info?
Yeah.
So we get that information.
Yeah.
What's going on, everyone? Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Our second, Samurai Sunday we got going on. Duffy's going to be here in a little bit. Unfortunately, MF Stuntman can't make it right now, but he'll be in the chats in a little bit. We got 16, 17 people watching right now. I appreciate it. Make sure everyone hits that thumbs up button. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Actually, subscribe to all of us. We're all putting out a lot of good content right now, and we're going to bounce these things back and forth with everyone through all the channels. So we appreciate all the support. Obviously, Duffy's going to be here too, and we allow dogs. We're a dog-friendly place, so we appreciate it. For the first couple things I'll throw up, I guess, right now, is first we got the buy it now of the What If #1. What if Spider-Man joined the Fantastic Four? So this is the first appearance of the multiverse. So Marvel has came out and said this is the first appearance of the multiverse. You obviously got the animated show that's coming up. Everyone's talking about multiverse right now. The only issue with this right now is 2 issues of it. If you see, this is a square-bound. Square-bound books are notorious. You've got a couple of spine ticks. So you got the one right there. And then when it flattens out right here, you've got right here is like a 1/4 inch spine tear that's down the bottom there. So you've got that and you have a little waviness at the top. So that's the only thing. So right now this book is going for, if those 2 things weren't there, it'd be going for over $100. Because this is Wild's second Samurai Sunday here, we're going to buy it now for just $35. So for $35, you get What If #1. So just a killer deal for you guys to get things moving. And then for the auction, we're going to do Captain Beardo. What's going on, man? I appreciate you showing up here. Good evening to you. And then we're going to do a little Thor lot right here. So some minor keys of some Thor going up. So you're going to have Thor 438. So this is the first appearance of the future Thor. Ooh. So if anyone has been following some of the leaks that have been going on with Thor Love and Thunder, they're going to be showing the Thor corpse. So basically all the Thors, future, past, present, frogs, all are going to be like shown in there. And the big kicker, if it's true, is they're also going to have Storm is going to be in there too, with Stormcast.
Oh, wow.
So she's part of that Thor corpse, that Thor Wars series. So they said she's going to be introduced there as well. So let's see. Some of the leaks that came out for Falcon Winter Soldier, some were true and some weren't. I'm hoping this one's going to be true because that'd be a really cool one. But this is future Thor. I think it's Tor. I think his name is his first appearance in this one right here. And then you got the actual Thor Wars. So you got all the Thors fighting on this couple issues here, with Beta Ray Bill as well. You had Eric Masterson Thor. You've also got the first appearance of the strongest and largest Celestial. I want to say his name is X-Tar or something like that.
We can call him Ryan.
We can call him Ryan?
No, I don't know.
You call him Jordan?
What's up, Ryan?
And then we've got first appearance of Quicksand. This is also the first appearance of Kevin Masterson, which is the son of Eric Masterson. So he becomes Thunderstrike 2. So we've seen, obviously, some of the leaked footage of Chris Hemsworth wearing that red leather kind of jacket, like for the cut-off sleeves. That's usually what Eric Masterson would wear, or it could be his son, Kevin. So they both wear that. So I don't know if he's going to appear in that. But this is his first appearance. Plus, any cool B villain is always good to have. And then you've got Thor 450, which is the first appearance of Blood Axe. So you got another cool minor villain in that one as well. So all that will just start at $20.
$20.
So you want to drop the line there?
Yeah.
I haven't even been watching the chats here. Sorry. So we got What If Spider-Man, $35. First issue number 1, 1977. 1977, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So killer key right there. And then there's some cool little Thor minor keys all throughout here for $20.
I think that'd be a killer way to introduce Fantastic Four in that What If series.
Man, it would be, right?
Yeah, I think so. And who knows? Maybe that could be the pop off. You know what I mean, for that What If. So
yeah, I mean, we're talking multiverse. We know Doctor Strange is going to be all about it. So who's going to leak through? You've got Spider-Man. We know all the different, Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire. They're all going to be in there. So you got multiverse going on in there. So who knows how they're going to introduce some of this stuff? But that would be a cool way of doing it.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, because it was kind of interesting when Marvel came out and announced that they recognize this is the first appearance of the multiverse, that they actually would come out and say that. You would think would be some kind of key, a reason why they all of a sudden now, after 50 years, come out and say that's the first appearance of the multiverse.
Right. Yeah. Let's see if anyone's going to take it.
Yeah. So like I said, starting off with some things here. We got a bunch of killer books coming up. We got some slabs coming up. I'm going to do some $3 rounds of things. I had technical difficulties with my camera, so I'm going to be doing it a little bit differently. And then so we got Duffy jumping on board in a little bit here as well.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
So he's taking care of his dogs? Is that? I thought he was like, see, when he said pups, like it was a reference to kids. I thought he had like. No,
he doesn't have kids. He has pups.
Oh. I totally thought he was like a term of endearment. Like, man, gotta take care of the pups. I was like, oh, that's cute.
No, it's true.
Oh man.
Whoops.
So no takers on the Thor. Not a Thor
group.
Huh?
Not a Thor group, or not even about 25 more seconds.
Yeah, it's less than $4 a book about.
Yeah, that's a killer deal, man. That's a killer deal. $20. Are we allowed to bid on each other? Is that what we're I missed the Spider-Man. What was the details on it? Okay.
Yeah, the timings and stuff. What If number 1? So What If number 1 has got 2 issues. You've got it's a square bound book, obviously. So you've got a small 1/4-inch tear where it flattens out right here. So there's a tear right at the bottom there, right there. And then you got a 1 or 2 spine ticks right there. Otherwise, a really solid book. So it's only $35. Like I said, this normally goes for $80 to $100. So I'm just doing it for $35 for the second Samurai Sunday right now.
Yeah, buddy.
Appreciate it.
You know it, and it's a newsstand too.
Yeah, back then they were all newsdands.
That's right. We talked about that. Hello.
So if you go to my YouTube channel.
Hello. Oh, Samurai Ken's in the house. What's up, dude?
What's up, man? Appreciate it. You can always hit me up afterwards or shoot me a DM. Tommy, you're claiming the Spider-Man for 35. You got it, man.
That's a great claim.
Yeah, that's an awesome claim. You're getting a killer deal on that. Again, then just hit me up on IG. So hard to come by, and then we'll get that squared away for you. So it would be $9 for shipping on that, and then that'll take you up to $10. Yeah, you can do the rest of the night as well.
Nice, all right. Killer.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yep. Momo, I'm gonna put you up next. You ready?
Yeah, man, more or less. Okay.
More or less.
So yeah, that's a yes.
Yeah, it's a yes.
All right. Okay, so I do have some slabs in the back. All right, and I'll have them posted up there. I still have the Dark Knight 3 Master Race 9. It's signed 4 times. It has Brian Azario, Klaus Janson, Andy Kubert, and Frank Miller. So that'll be a bin 150. All right, I'll bring it up here. This is a convention exclusive. It's a nice book, dude. The signatures alone, I was like, man, that Frank Miller, I was pretty stoked. Look, you guys can kind of see the magic over here behind the scenes happening.
Yeah.
I know, kind of ruining it. Wolverine Origins, number 198, Blue Label, $100. And then the Spidey 800. I'm sure you guys recognize this cover, right? It's a homage to the
248.
248, 38, I think, maybe. But yeah, when and so there's a bunch of these. Mayhew did a whole run. I think there's like 3 or 4 of them actually out right now. But if you're interested in that, 125 is the asking bin price. I'll have those running in the background the whole night. I got some feedback from the last show about the glare, and you can kind of see it here pretty bad. And Chris Wild was like, dude, it's the Mylars. He's like, stop using Mylars, but they're just so nice. That's the
furry.
Yeah. But so I'm gonna take this one out the bag. And I was like, I didn't show any X-Men books last time.
I was thinking the same thing, dude. So I loaded up on X-Men tonight.
So I got some classics. So I have X-Men 274. All right. Wild. Nice. Yeah, stop drooling. I know Savage Land Road.
Yeah.
Is right. Like, okay.
Brings all the boys to the jungle.
Oh yeah.
Right. Yeah. We're gonna do starting bid on that one, and at $5, and then the other starting bid at $5. I was gonna save this for Spec Talk, but I thought this would be kind of an interesting contrast to X-Men. Jupiter's Legacy. Have you guys seen you guys watched the trailer for that, right?
Yeah, the trailer just dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah, like last week, I think. I don't know. But yeah, it's a show. They're doing the whole is it Mylar? I've seen some people pronounce his name differently. And I'm like, I don't know what it is then. But they're doing a whole Mylar universe, right? And so Jupiter's Legacy is going to be the first one to come out. I got issue number 1 here for you. I'll zoom in a little bit. Obviously, this one's filled with a ton of first appearances. It's either going to, it's totally either going to be a hit or a miss, We'll see. And here's the back. If you're interested in checking out the back.
Yeah, it looks clean.
It's a pretty good copy. I think it presents well right now without being in the bag too. So both of these starting bids, we're going to do $5. And so we'll do actually Jupiter's Legacy auction A, and then the X-Men 274 auction B, starting at $5.
So it looks like you have 5 on the Rogue right now. I'm going to do your start line and your timer. Yeah, I want to say isn't that the first, because Magneto and Rogue have a kid together in that run, I think, right?
Yeah, it's the first time they hook up, so to speak. But it's an interesting thing because in continuity, like when you get into like Age of Apocalypse, they're a thing,
Yeah.
And Savage Land Rogue, yeah, definitely is one of those designs, but classic designs by Jim Lee, right? Because this is a Jim Lee cover and book.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's pretty iconic. So, but yeah, Savage Land, man. What happens in the Savage Land doesn't always stay in the Savage Land. Okay, right?
Pays alimony.
Yeah. Jupiter's Legacy. Did you guys read it by chance? Are you familiar with it?
I am not familiar with it. No, if I'm being honest with you. I mean, it's a sick cover though. I like the cover.
Dude, it's a pretty trippy series in this. Well, not trippy, but just different because it's like the kids of like the golden age of superheroes. They're like brats and have like a lot of dysfunction and things going on in the family dynamic. Definitely not what I expected. And then I was surprised actually that was going to be the one to that they were going to lead out the gates, with this whole new Netflix universe that they're trying to create.
Yes, it's oh, go ahead, Jeff.
No, I was going to say that Netflix bought the rights to all of Mylar's universe. So his whole universe, they own. I think they actually bought. I forgot whatever his publishing thing is under that. But yeah, they bought all of the rights to all of his stuff. So he's got a whole universe of things in there. Most of them are done by him, but he's got some other creators in there as well. So Netflix is putting all their chips in on this universe. So I think this is gonna be a great one.
Dude, I hope so.
Yeah. In fact, reminds me a lot of Did you read Kingdom Come?
Yes.
That was awesome. So kind of similar where it takes place in the future and kind of the kids, or the next generation of heroes coming up and kids of the other superheroes. They're spoiled brats and they need the OGs to come back and kind of put them in place.
Oh, yeah, that was the alarm, right?
That was a timer. Yep. I'll give it a few seconds and I'll drop the end line. Yeah, no, they pretty much are. But it's interesting to think like they could totally go that route though too. And then they can bring in all younger casting and crew, but I don't know how they're going to do it.
I mean, they've had success with, The Boys, and some of these other universes, bringing in other superheroes and telling stories from a different angle. So I think it's definitely open to it.
Yeah. No, I think so too. Pass Point came in after the end line at 5, but K-pop, I think, came in at 5 a while ago.
Yeah, there was already a $5 bid in.
Yeah. So.
All right. Well, I think since that was after the line, we got to definitely stick with K-pop. Congrats. I'll write you up, and then I will be holding on to the Jupiter's Legacy, it looks like.
That's going to keep going on.
I'm actually like, whoa, okay. But, hey, maybe the Image Teenage Angst of Mylar isn't the way to go tonight. So, but I'm learning. X-Men is in the house tonight. I'm going to be pulling my X-Men books out. You do the same, Wild.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'll pull them out. We're going to start off a little soft, though, I think. I have a huge X-Men lot I'm going to be throwing up. So, there it is.
All right.
Congratulations. So, I don't know if that's better or not, but my Wi-Fi keeps going up and down. So, I apologize if my camera looks like horse manure. But first off, I want to say thank you to everyone that was on Wink Inc.'s live stream today. You guys pushed me over 1,000 subscribers, so that was killer. I told you guys if I crossed over 1,000 on his live stream, I would be putting up a 9.2 ASM 361. So, for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway, I'll be giving away a newsstand ASM 361 9.2, as well as a 9.2 Uncanny X-Men 266 signed by Chris Claremont. I'm going to put that video together, do a comment generator, and we'll pick a winner. I may throw a couple more things in there. I may do it live, bring on some of these guys for Samurai Sundays. Have a ton of ideas, so stay tuned for that. Again, anyone that was there, thank you very much, or anyone that watches later, again, thank you. So first and foremost, I do have a slab. Starting off a little soft. Believe it or not, this is the first slab I ever bought. It's an Uncanny Avengers #1. I have it in a 9.4. I'm doing it for $50. That's a buy it now. And then I'm going to go ahead.
When you hold it up a while, just hold it still for a minute because it blurs over and you can't see it.
So it's a 9.4 Uncanny Avenger. I think this is the Campbell exclusive. Oh yeah, the Campbell variant. Yeah, $50. Buy it now. So there's that one. I'm going to flip the camera back around so you guys can see the other books that I have. I have another Buy It Now Carnage set. These are all the covers that are in it. Just real quick to show you guys. So you'll get that cover. And these are actually pretty cool covers in my opinion. You can buy this now, all of it for $15. And then the bid item is both of the foils of Berserker 1. So there's both of those. Starting bid at $5. So let me go ahead and put the start line in for you guys. Bid at $5. Yeah, talking about spec, man, I think that Berserker is going to blow up. You know, I think even though the print run's kind of high on it, I think it has a lot of potential of getting pretty big.
Yeah, I mean that's one thing that this whole market has kind of shown us. Print size doesn't necessarily matter if the demand is there, because there's been a couple of big books that are been between 600,000 and a million print run that are still going for crazy high values. I mean, so I think I think you're right. It still can go up, especially the ones that are a little more rare, like the one per stores and a couple of the other variants. But I think they're all going to go up. You know, give it a little time. Once the show comes out, and the animated show, and then the movie, it's going to keep going.
Dude, I think it will too.
That print run though, is bonkers. I remember when pre-orders were coming out, and I'm like, man, I feel like there's a million of them. How are they going to make money out of this thing? But they definitely are.
Yeah, dude, they definitely did, man. And if you look at like the Spawn one, I mean, even look at the 282 First Bishop, like, dude, that has like a ridiculous print run on it as well. And that's just recently that book started blowing up, you know? So like, I don't know. I think we're past the print run stage. But then again, when you look at like Invincible or you look at Walking Dead, you look at those print runs, then all of a sudden that comes into a huge play, right? So I guess it just really depends on what you're trying to chase and what you're trying to get down, you know? Dun, dun, dun. I saw the 1/1000 in my shop the other day. Was it signed?
Did you buy it? You're a baller.
Yeah, you're a baller. Did you buy it? I buy it off you for $5.
Is that the one signed by Keanu?
Well, that's what I think so. I think all the 1/1000s were signed.
Yeah, I think so.
Right.
But yeah, and I don't think all of them got graded though.
But a ton of them did. And I know like World's Best up here in SAC, they got one and it's getting a 9.8. And
no
yeah, and so they were like, I was talking to the guys there, they were like, man, we got to display this in a cool case or, you know, somewhere really. But yeah, I mean, so I wonder how many of them are going to come back at a high grade, because they went straight to the signing from what I understand.
Yeah, they went straight. I mean, yeah,
they were right there.
I don't even know what the print run is on that, on the 1/1. I mean, I don't think it's a whole lot, right?
Can't be.
Yeah,
it stores over 1,000 of them.
Yeah, but then again, go ahead.
Oh no, I was going to make a joke. Go for it. It's ruined. It's ruined. Say your thing.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Now I forgot what I was going to say. All right, so there's that. So no takers on either one of those. That's okay. We're just starting off light. So we'll hide that. End line is up.
Well, you got the one bid.
Oh, you got it.
I got one.
There.
Yeah.
Really? I don't see it.
Timsing stuff. Bid $5.
Oh yeah, there is. All right. There you go.
It takes a village, people.
It takes it takes a country. Yeah, smoke it. It takes a country. Killer deal. Thanks, Tim. I appreciate it. These are coming to you. Right on, right on. All right. So is it? Jeff, you're next.
Yeah. I think it's me.
Right on.
Let me turn on my camera here. All right. What's going on, everyone? You know, getting more people in here. 21 people. Thank you very much. Jiho, what's going on, man? Good to see you in here. All right. We got something a little bit different here. I saw some of these guys and I had to pick them up. So I've got 3 of them. So this is Star Wars The Force Awakens. You want to call it kind of like a trade paperback. It's a movie adaptation, of The Force Awakens. This was printed in Italy and sold in the UK. So not a whole lot made over here. So this big book here, very cool art that's in there. $4.
Oh, wow.
So I got 3 of them. So you guys let me know. For $4, you get the UK version of Star Wars: The Force Awakens. And then any Silver Age books past point 1? I might throw some up. Yeah, I got a couple I can probably throw up here. Tim said he's also going to take the Carnage for 20.
Yeah, I just saw those. Yep.
Okay.
Thanks,
cool.
Jeff.
All right, so I'm going to do. These are going to be $15 each. So you choose for $15. Pick which one. But each going to be $15 each. So you got some keys in here. You got Star Slayers number 10. So I'm heavily speccing on this book right now. This is the first appearance of Grimjack. So Grimjack is the movie being made by the Russo brothers. So we know anything they do always blows up. So I would definitely get this one. You've got, this is first appearance. He has a cameo in Warped. And then he also has a cameo in New Mutants 50, believe it or not. So he's got a first appearance also in Marvel, which is kind of cool. So this is his first appearance here. Again, $15. You've got the Secret Wars number 2. This is the 1 in 25 variant. The first appearance of God Emperor Doom and the first cover appearance because it's the 1 in 25. Again, $15. You've seen this one blowing up. Everyone know why this one's blowing up?
No.
I don't know, but I love New Mutants and what's going on. Something happening?
New Mutants 32. First appearance of Madripoor. Believe it or not.
That
it
was the
actually
first
appeared
appearance?
in New Mutants, not a Wolverine book or anything.
Oh.
Madripoor appeared in 32. So if you saw overnight, all the New Mutants on eBay there, on Feebay, just went over to $20, $30, for this book right here. So, yep, Captain Beardo, you got it, Madripoor. So $15. First appearance Madripoor.
Oh, nice.
I love this book right here. Spider-Man versus Wolverine, 90s goodness.
I like it.
$15 for that big size book. Really nice condition. And then, of course, I'm always specking on Thor. Thor 364. First appearance of Throg, where he gets turned into a frog. Again, that's part of the leak that's come out that you will see him in the new Love and Thunder movie. And, of course, they mentioned it in Thor Ragnarok, where he got turned into a frog. So that's pretty cool. So $15 for that as well. So any of these, just $15 each. Or for $4, you get the Force Awakens UK book.
That's going to be a marketing dream with that frog.
Oh, can you imagine the stuffed animals already?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's a sleeper book.
Yeah, for sure. It's already gone up quite a bit, but
Sideshow Collectibles, they came out with a little small.
Yeah, right. That was pretty cool.
Wrong. That was it's pretty slick. I think Passpoint. I think you got one, right? If he's still around, I don't know. You still here, Passpoint?
Sorry, you said a starting bid of 15, or were you saying 15 each?
15 each. Yeah, it's not an auction. It's just a buy now, 15 each. So all these are buy it nows this round. I figured, what the hell?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? Everything's buy it now. The all near mint. Yes, they are all near mint. So they're all 9.0s to 9.4s, depending on which one.
Ooh, nice.
So you definitely get some good ones there. So $15 for first appearance of Grimjack, which you'll be kicking yourselves later when the Russo brothers drop it. First appearance of God Emperor Doom, 1 in 25 ratio. First appearance of Madripoor. And it doesn't get any better than Spidey versus Wolverine in the 90s.
Dude, I got some.
I should have put in the clear backing too, because it's a
wraparound.
Wraparound, yeah.
Yeah, and it's an oversized. I think it's a 62 pager, right?
Yeah, it's a thick book. That's why it's $250.
Yeah.
Noah's going for Throg. Good job, Noah.
There you go.
Put that in your stack going right now. That's a killer one. You're picking up all the Thors. So now you got Force Awakens, $4. And then we got Grimjack. God Emperor Doom 1 in 25, and Madripoor. Yeah, that whole run with Sienkiewicz run on New Mutants was really cool. New Mutants has always been kind of like, the beat up kid of of the X-Men, because they had some really good stories in there, and they never get any love.
No, they don't.
The newer series that they've been putting out with the New Mutants hasn't been bad. I actually like it. It's the stuff that they've been doing with the latest run, part of the House of X and whatnot that came out of that. It's
I
good.
I see Magic on like every cover, every variant cover. I mean, they're pushing her big right now.
Yeah.
Dude, her book, has definitely gone up. Like, I remember like a CGC 9.8, you could find one pretty easily for $200, but now they're $400-$500. Like, it's doubled.
Her first appearance in the X-Men or her series?
Her first appearance in
her first appearance is giant size.
No, as Magic.
No. She's in
Magic.
160, I think she appears, or something like that. Is her first appearance, and then in Magic is a few issues later. Captain Beardo, thank you. You got it, man. I'll put it.
There you go.
Yep, right, he's getting the rest of them.
Well, then I'll put in an end line because that is Dunzo. Good pickup.
Aren't the Russos attached? Yeah, the Russos are attached to Grimjack. Yep, they definitely are. All right, thank you guys.
Nice buys, guys.
Cool, man.
All right, top that. Momo.
There, and I am selling bags and boards. I'm gonna stick with the X-Men since I literally, like, after last time I was like, man, I didn't present any of these books, so I'm gonna stick with them, and we'll see. And if the interest goes somewhere else, we could definitely do that. So the first one I posted on my Instagram a while back, and it's Uncanny 152. So in this issue, basically Storm and the White Queen do like a body swap. And so they fight, but it's reverse and people are confused. And they're totally checking out Storm right there. They're not concerned for her safety. They're like, oh, yeah. There is a bit of a roll. I'll show you when I hold it up this way. So this could definitely, if you're thinking about submitting this to CGC, I definitely would press it just to get that easy spine roll out. You know what I mean? I would imagine that's Chris, you're the pressing pro. That's probably one of the easiest things to get out, I would think.
For sure.
Let's see. There's a fold though. That's the thing that I needed to present. And it's pretty harsh, so let me show you. This is the other thing right there. It's a pretty hard fold.
Do you think it's color breaking?
I don't think so, but there's definitely. I'll be honest,
I've seen a lot of that, and it's completely pressed out because that has a tendency of being like a polybag mark, and those polybag marks can come out.
Oh.
Yeah. However, the trippy thing about the polybags is that if you press it and let it sit for too long, like that line will come back. It's a trip.
Really?
Yeah. So you got to press it and send it to CGC a stop so it doesn't come back.
Like right away, because it does come back? That's crazy.
Yeah. Probably like in a couple of weeks.
Well, if you send anything into CGC, it might take a while before they actually see it. So
So you're dead in the water on that one. So don't even press it.
I mean, like, I would recommend, but like, I don't submit that often to CGC. But like, as an X-Men collector, definitely like this is one of my favorite covers, and especially Claremont's run. But if any takers, I'm going to do starting at 5. All right. Oh, I put it back in the bag with the glare. My bad. I told myself. Good, though. Is it all right? Yeah, I'm thinking it's. There we go. Okay, yeah, that looks cool.
That looks good.
All right, the other book. This is a Modern X-Men Red #1. The cover. It's a variant by Jin-Young Lee. Yeah. Really cool dude, man. I met him at Comic-Con one year. Super friendly. nobody was around him. He's just like sitting at a booth by himself, kind of in the middle of the floor. But if you're an X-23 fan,
I think X-23 is gonna blow up, man. If you can get an NYX, dude, right now.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
And that's
that's the way to go.
That's just a shine from the claws next to the booty for like, what's that line? It's just it's not a booty shine, it's a claw shine. This one I'm going to do a starting bid at 20, which I believe from my research is like more than fair. The last one sold was like close to 50, you know? But yeah, Jingung Lee variant, X-23. Yeah, and they're specking, right? The spec is that she's maybe in the series.
I think so. And it's gonna be well. Then I know that what is it? It's not God. I want to say it's Dylan, but it's not Dylan. That's Wolverine's son. It's
Dakin.
Dakin. That's it. Yeah, Dakin. Yeah. So yeah, because that secret claw variant's blowing up right now too, man. So yeah, I don't know the X-23s and all. I don't know. It's gonna be real interesting to see who comes in really first as far as mutant wise.
I really wanted an NYX, but man, the prices on that. I bid on one. And Chris, I remember I was texting you and Matt. Yeah, I bid. I'm looking around for my wife. I bid. I bid 1,300, and I lost.
But it was a double sign though too, wasn't it?
It was signed. Yeah. It ended up selling for like 14.5 or something like that. But I was shocked because I was like, man, come on, like. But yeah, it was definitely a stressful night because I thought I was going to win, but I didn't. Because I'm basic, apparently.
Well, that was like me trying to get that first Deathlock, man. Like, dude, there were so many on there on eBay. I was just like, dude, I could not land one. Like, I couldn't land one if my life depended on it. And I was like, and then one was on there for, I think it was Ramita. That's his first art, I think, and it was signed. I'm like, dude, this is a killer deal. And dude, I just kept getting outbid. I'm just like, this is ridiculous. And then Jeff put one up. I'm like, dude, I got to take it. It's a sign.
Yeah, that's Perez's first artwork.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know, man. It's one of those things to where it's just, it's a weird market, man. It's a really weird market.
Yeah, I mean, people are definitely out to invest, and I think it's definitely that idea of they want something tangible for their investment. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Thorne's right. I think they'll drop individually as well. I think that'd be a really cool way to introduce, rather than introducing a full team. I really think it'd be a really cool like Sabretooth. If you can get an Iron Fist 14, man, like dude, I think that book will get stupid hot pretty soon.
Yeah, that's already a pricey book, but yeah, you're right. It's gonna keep going up, and I think you're right with X-23. I think they're gonna do some other mutants that haven't been done by Fox and butchered by Fox. I think they're gonna do, of course, a couple of the classics, but I think they're gonna do a lot more with some of the other ones that weren't brought up.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be like an Avengers thing, dropping a few here and there, like they got that Wolverine Origins coming out. Dropping a few mutants here and there so you learn the stories a little bit more, then bring them together for a big movie. Yeah,
no, and I think it's hard too because now that I'm not going to spoil anything, but like now that Falcon the Winter Soldier is over, like now we've seen 2 series to where the spec game hasn't really done a whole lot. Like everyone said Mephisto, then everyone said Omega Red. Like it's going to be real interesting. Go ahead.
Oh, what's interesting is both of those books still blew up. Like quite a bit. I think people are enjoying this spec game.
Yeah, but it's only good if it follows through though, right? Like, I mean, yeah, I don't know, man. It's kind of like it's gonna pancake at some point. It's gonna come down. It's not gonna be. It's gonna peak and then come down, just like everything else does. But I don't know. Like it's. I see where the storyline goes. Like right now, what is it? Wolverine 73 or whatever it is, first Weapon X program. Like that book's blowing up right now because everyone's saying, So, but who's to say that Weapon X program thing doesn't even take off? So it's interesting.
All right, so I got Sam Fell.
Yep.
Is that right?
I got Sam Fell for 9, so I got.
All right, dude. Sam.
All right.
Coming your way.
Using your real name, Sam.
And then using no, I sent you a freebie. Hopefully you got it, right? It did arrive, right?
All right.
So I hope so. I'm sure it did.
You can just say Buck Wiggles.
Buck Wiggles. Oh, hello there, Buck Wiggles.
All right. So real quick, these are my next books up. I have Wonder Woman number 9. It's a 9.0, $30.
Hold on, Wild.
Yeah.
My camera go off again? The old Carnage thing on your screen.
What's that?
All we see is the old Carnage on the screen.
Yeah.
It didn't refresh.
Really? Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can go back to my other camera. Sorry about this, guys. This is lame.
If you unplug, plug it back in.
How's that? Yeah.
Momo's tech support.
Blow into the cartridge.
There you go. We can see it.
Okay, so I have Wonder Woman number 9, first Cheetah, or it's actually second Cheetah, 9.0, $30. I never saw Wonder Woman, so I have no idea. But yeah, there's that one.
Bastard.
Yeah. And then I'll just stick on this camera. So for $60, I have again the ASM 55 set, red, white, and blue. Ooh. You can buy it now. You can buy it now for $60. I don't know if you guys saw that Black Panther that he just put out. That one's ridiculous.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, and then my starting item, I have an ASM 375, starting off at $5.
Oh, nice! Love that gold foil cover.
So this one's pretty legit. I'll probably say it's a near mint. There's a couple ticks, but that's kind of, with the foils, unfortunately, just a couple ticks in it. But yeah, starting bid, $5. I will put this in the start there, and I will start the time. Just to let you guys know, it's a 2.5 minute runtime for the bids. So if you're trying to, and you really can't snipe. So if you're trying to snipe, it's kind of not going to work. So just get your bids in and get where you need to go. It just makes it a little bit easier for everybody. But this book, I think, is going to get stupid hot too. This is the first appearance of, God, why am I drawing? She-Venom, I think. It's
Is it Scream?
No, Scream is Lethal Protector 4, I think.
Yeah.
This one, not Chic. This is if you guys know, Noah's in at 30, is that right? I want to say, gosh, why am I drawing a blank right now? It's Venom's, it's Eddie Brock's wife. Anyways.
Yeah, it's Eddie Brock's wife. She becomes She-Venom, but yeah,
Anne Wang. There it is. Thanks, Doran. That's who it is. Anne Wang. So this book is going to get hot. And then Sinner Takes All number 3 is her actual first full appearance. So right now we have Noah at 30 on this book. Again, I'd probably put this at a near mint condition.
Actually, is Noah buying your Wonder Woman? Is that what that is?
Oh, yeah. Actually, Noah, specify that. Because if you don't, then I have Tim for 5 on this. Good call, Jeff.
Yeah, Wonder Woman said.
Okay. Wonder Woman. Okay, so you got the Wonder Woman. That's a good pickup. Good pickup. So then if that's the case, Tim is on at 5. 808 Collector is in at 8. Okay. That was my bad. I'm sorry, guys. You got about 45 seconds left, but I'll probably let it run just a little bit longer just because of that mishap.
Oh, Sam changed it.
He changed it. He's going incognito.
Oh no, Buck Wiggles for the win, dude. I like that. That's a cool name.
Right? Oh, that's great, man. I have 808 at 15 first. You guys see that too? 808 is before Tim.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that lag is crazy.
Yeah, is ridiculous.
It's a thing.
There's a timer. I'm gonna let it run just a few more seconds, just because I know we had some confusion with Wonder Woman. We have 18. Tim sings. And then if you guys don't want, just give us a fold so we know.
Wait, is Noah saying no to Wonder Woman or
no Wonder Woman? So I have 808 Collector at 20. 30 Wonder Woman. Yeah, no, it just so Tim folds. No, it just let us know. I don't know what you wanted the 30 on because we both saw the WW thinking it was Wonder Woman.
Unless you're a wrestling fan, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Which is funny because you were talking about that before we went live. That's funny, dude. So Buck Wiggles at 22. I'm gonna throw. Oh, maybe I should wait for throw the end line. So again, if you guys are out, just let us know. Just give us a fold. Give us a fold if you guys. How's my camera? Is it still blurry or is it pretty clear now?
It's grainy, dude.
Yeah, you're grainy.
You're pixelated.
Yeah, pixelated. Okay, so no, I will put the Wonder Woman back. All good, brother. Don't worry about it. Got Buck Wiggles at 26.
That's such a classic cover, man. I love that.
Dude, it's a killer book. And again, I think it's completely underrated on what it is, you know?
Oh, all right, man. Now you got me thinking foil covers. I'm going to change up my lineup.
Right.
Everyone loves shiny things, man. Get with the shiny.
Yeah, right.
Shiny things for the next one.
It's all about that bling bling. I'm gonna put the end line up because it looks like Buck Wiggles is going to take this one because I see a fold from 808.
Noah wants the Wonder Woman.
Okay, so you want the Wonder Woman. Okay. All right, Buck Wiggles, this is all yours. Thank you very much. Right on, right on. And I think Jeff, you're next, right?
Yes, sir.
Right on.
Gotta write something down here. Sorry.
Sure.
All right.
Let me take this off.
Hey, this is awesome. Got some great deals going here. Still got 21 people watching. Appreciate it. Keep hitting that thumbs up button. We appreciate all that. For the next round here, we've got Thor 412, the first appearance of the New Warriors. This is a 9.0, 9.2. Actually, it could be a little better, but I'm look sure. Let's just say 9.0, 9.2. First appearance of New Warriors. This is a buy it now. We're going to do for just, because it's a wild show, we're doing $35. So for $35, you get the first appearance of the New Warriors, which is big in the 90s here. And then for the auction, we're going to do Firestorm number 1. First appearance of Firestorm. We're going to start this at just $30.
Whoa.
So $30, first appearance of Firestorm. One of the few DC characters I really like.
You said $30, just to make sure.
$30, you got it.
All right.
Have you not read Swamp Thing?
Well, I was just about to say outside the vertical line.
There we go. Okay.
Because I love Sandman, Hellblazer, and Swamp Thing. I've always liked them. Outside that line though. And then Doom Patrol, when Grant Morrison did the Doom Patrol line, for them, I liked a lot of that stuff. Again, that's when I think DC in my mind kind of took off a little bit. I liked, Batman a little bit. I didn't really like Superman a whole lot. But really growing up in the 90s and everything, and then having that Vertigo line, that was spoke to me more. So I'm like, okay, now it's cool. It's grittier. It's darker than the Marvel stuff. Obviously, I'm not a big Marvel fan, but that kind of really drew me in. So I did like that. But Firestorm was always pretty cool, especially in the cartoons. And then I always had his action figure too. You squeeze his legs, his arms move.
I think a lot of people forget about the action figures, man. That was a big part of my childhood. Yeah, man. That. And then you had the wrestlers, really and then you had the. Oh, that's clean.
You got one tick right there. And you got one by his elbow there. But for being an older book, man, this is really clean. First appearance. You don't see that often too much.
Well, I'm surprised no one's jumping on this book, man.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, a lot of the old shows were predicated on the toy lines. I mean, that was one reason why why Thundercats actually got canceled. It wasn't because the show wasn't doing well. It's because the toys ended up not doing well after a certain amount of time. So they canceled because they couldn't cash in on the toy line anymore. So a lot of it was all geared towards the toys and the licensing.
God, who was it? Was it Ninja Turtles who brought their toys out too soon? And they didn't anticipate the I think it was Ninja Turtles that they didn't anticipate the buying capacity, and then they went to they couldn't produce it fast enough. It was either Ninja Turtles or Legos. I can't remember.
Ninja
and it
Turtles
blew up. Yeah. The 80s were all about the toy line, including killing Optimus Prime.
Oh, that movie, that Transformers movie was awesome. I love that movie. And then you had the G.I. Joe movie where they killed Duke with the snake through the heart.
Oh, yeah.
That one.
What the heck was that? Who thought of that? You got to think, up until that moment, it was a relatively, kid-friendly show.
Yeah,
and
right?
It was, snake through the heart.
Snake through the heart.
They ramped it up a lot just for that one scene.
Right? That's crazy.
Is that the timer? All right.
That's the timer.
If you guys want either one of these, just hit me up, shoot me a DM, or put it in the chats right here. Thank you.
Right on, right on.
All right, so it's my turn, right? So this is this is going to be my last 90s, I think, thing. I say that, but then I could be lying, right? But who knows? I don't know. I got inspired by Wild with the foils. So this one hurts.
Nice.
Yeah, right? I mean, I don't know. When I go through long boxes, at shows or at a shop, and then I see something that's a foil, I'm like, dang it. If I had some other ones, I would have just did one bigger lot. But these are the only two that I actually had pulled for the sale. Infinity Crusade, which is the opposite of the Infinity Wars, and it was a follow-up to that series, right? And then Warlock Chronicles, and all the space stuff back then in the 90s too. I mean, if you were looking for foil covers, you were pretty much guaranteed a foil cover. So the Warlock Chronicles #1, Infinity Crusade, where it was everything is full of life, right? Wasn't that the storyline? Yep. I can't remember, right? She was the opposite of that whole roundabout with the doppelgangers. Yeah. And then my other 90s lot, this is going to be a little bit of a hodgepodge. I'm sorry. Yes. For these two, glorious, shiny things, bin 10.
For both of them?
Yeah, for the two.
Nice.
And then for this,
nice.
I'm gonna call this the Lee lot because it's not just Jim Lee, but yeah, these are two Jim Lee covers. But man, Ghost Rider is awesome. Especially back in the 90s, the whole Midnight Sun storyline. And so when there was a crossover with X-Men, and then Jim Lee just draws, an awesome Wolverine, right? So that's always a winner in my book. So I have this Ghost Rider with the crossover of the X-Men and Ghost Rider fighting the Brood. It's a slit cover, right? Got Gambit, Jubilee in the background, because they don't want to be up front. It's a Brood, dude. Cyclops, Wolvie, Ghost Rider, and then I have another Jim Lee, but this is an X-Men 9, and Ghost Rider and Wolverine, man, throwing down. And I'm also going to throw in this one in this lot, and this is why I'm going to call this one the Lee lot, is because Executioner Song still in the poly bag.
Oh, nice, Jay Lee. All right.
Yeah, Jay Lee. Yes. Uh-oh. Give me a second while I become more coordinated. There we go. Hold on, and then I'll pull this out of the poly bag. Well, not the original poly bag, but the poly bag and board that I had. The card, it's there. Let's see if I could actually get it in camera. And so if you remember this storyline, it was with Strife. And Apocalypse gets involved in it, but Strife and Cable are like the main figures. But I love Archangel. I love Apocalypse. I actually have a commission, like an original piece of art of Apocalypse from Jay Lee. And so I'm going to call this the Lee Lot. And where'd my sticker go? And then I'll mark it as B. And the other one I'll mark it as A. But for the 3 books, I'm going to do a starting bid at 10. So that's about $3 a book. This is A. But yeah. So we got some Lee goodness going on with Jay Lee, Jim Lee, and then sticking with the foil runs. And then I think after this, I'm going to probably try to get into more of the Winter Soldier Falcon stuff that I had pulled aside.
Are we talking about that? Or are we keeping on the hush hush?
I know. Here's a book. I don't know why you would want it.
I don't know. I mean, a lot of people in the chat seem to have already seen it. So you guys, if you guys don't want us to talk about it, put it in the chat saying no spoilers. But if we hear nothing, if we don't see no spoilers, I say we can stop talking about it.
Yeah, I'm down with that. I dig. Because I really want to talk about it.
I'm gonna explode.
Yeah, no, I know. I have some issues with the cover art that kind of spoilery with Sam. So I don't know.
Well, they already said they're doing Captain America 4 with them.
Yeah. But so here's the thing, right? Like, a lot of people are hoping that Steve Rogers appears again in some capacity.
Right.
You know, like.
Wasn't there like a deleted scene with old Cap in the Falcon Winter Soldier or something? Or did I not hear that? I thought I heard that. Like there was a deleted scene with him actually in it.
Ooh, I don't know. I haven't. Yeah, I don't know either. Now you got me interested. Spoiler when Justin finds no That's killer, man. That's funny, man. Because I haven't seen.
Mortal Kombat was pretty good. I think a lot of the direct to HBO movies, like King Kong and Godzilla, like they're fun watches. But like, I was telling my kids, like, I don't know if this would be as successful if it was like straight to movie theater traditional release. You know?
Yeah. Oh, like Kong versus Godzilla. I don't think would have had, the hype that it would have had if it was straight to theater. If all this wasn't going on, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I get you. All right. So that was a line, right?
That was it. Yeah. So I have Buck Wiggles at 10
on B. I do too.
On B.
All right, Buck, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. There we go. All right. Dude, all day. If that was my name.
All right.
Writing it up. Thank you, sir. And then
let me go like this.
This over here.
I think I'm gonna try doing the camera thing again. Let's see if I can get this going. You guys tell me if you guys can see the if it's the same setup. Is that better or no?
Oh, that's better so far.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Oh,
a little bit.
I lied. Now it's gone back to grainy.
Yeah, every time you kind of move in the background there, it kind of grains out.
Okay, then I'm just gonna stay with the other camera then, because it doesn't seem like that's working very well. So I'm going to keep playing with this. I've been messing with this the whole time. So I have a buy it. Let me do the slab first. So the first slab I have is going to be this one's a 9/8, and it's a silk #1. I'm asking 125. So I think I think that's a big spec book right now. So there's 125. Buy it now on that one. So there's that one, and then I have another bin. Dark League, Justice League Dark, $40. I think this is also another hot book. It was hot for a while. I think it kind of cooled off, but I still think this is a good book to pick up. So you can buy that for $40. And then my auction bid, starting bid of 20. Yeah, these two. The Nolan
nice.
Venom. Yeah. So we'll do a starting bid of 20 on both of those. So I'll drop the line. Turn off your heat press. Yeah, right.
It's getting too hot in there.
Yeah. Okay, so the condition on the jail. Ah, man. No, it is a direct. It's not a newsstand. I would probably put it at a near mint. I'd probably say a near mint, 9.0 or better, in my opinion. There's a slight spine roll, but I could press it out for you. But it's I know it's gonna be a little hard to tell. I don't know if my thing's all grainy or not, but my camera's all jacked up right now.
Yeah, it's hard to see.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys, but I would probably say that this is a 9.0 or better, in my opinion. So that's where that's at. And then again, bid on these ones, $20. So, and I want to say these go for like $50 on eBay, but they're pretty cool. I like them. I think they're cool covers. They're cool virgins.
Oh yeah, paired up like that, they're especially.
Yeah. Yep. So, and I want to say these are actually Venom 29. Is that right? Yeah, these are the Venom 29. That one's Venom 29.
Are they store exclusives?
They are. They're the Comics Elite.
Comics Elite?
Yeah, I think they're Comics Elite exclusives. So normally with those, they kind of run a little bit lower in print runs, I guess. But again, take that as you will, right?
Yeah, that's one of my things. I like a lot of these, store exclusives, but I really do think they should tell you what the print run is.
Yeah.
So you know kind of what you're getting, especially because they're asking, $40, $50 for the set. Are they doing 500, 1,000, 3,000, 5,000? I mean, some of them get up there. So I really think they should be open and kind of let you know.
You would think, you know what I mean? Yeah. But then so it's like 28 and 29 or the Venom 28 and 29. Yeah, you would think, you know what I mean? Especially if they're going to keep running these exclusives like this, because look at the Gleasons. I like all of his work. I think he's phenomenal, but then I'll see it on his page, then I'll see it on somebody else's page for sale. And you're like, what is the print run? Right. So,
right.
Yeah. That's my timer. I'll punch in the end line, and that's going to be it. My turn. Right on. I will put those away then. They're still available. Remember, we can take offers too, you guys. If you guys see some of the stuff and you want to make an offer, feel free to make an offer, because I don't want to speak for everyone, so I'm always open to it. So Jeffrey is up next.
Oh, Tim's got 20 right after your end line there.
I'll give it to you, Tim. You wanted you got it. You got it. These are yours, buddy.
Look at, he's trying to snipe. Look at that. He's a sniper.
Yeah. Right. All right.
Let's see. What is he? Scorpion Comics is really good about that. All their stuff comes with C of A. Yep. Yeah. Scorpion Comics is pretty good.
Dude, Scorpion is tough to get their exclusives. They sell out so fast.
Super quick, right?
Yeah.
Comics Elite is like 3,000 to 4,000. Yeah. Yeah. I know a couple of them were in that 3,000 to 5,000 range. So their print run is pretty big on there. If anyone knows in the chat here, I'm trying to find this out. And if it doesn't exist, maybe we create one. I don't know. But I want to try and find either it's a website, an app, or some way to find all the store exclusives, what they are when they come out. Say, for example, like Department of Truth #4. You look at that and there's so many store variants out there. You don't know what they are, how to find them, who has them, who doesn't. So I think it'd be cool to have some kind of app or something, or a website that we can go to that'll list, hey, Department of Truth #4, here's all of the different store variants out there, plus the cover A, cover B, and the, retail incentives. So that would be really cool. If anyone knows that, please let me know, because that'd be really cool. I'm trying to collect some things, and every once in a while I miss something and someone will send me a link like, hey, did you see, Chris's comics has got one? I'm like, oh, no, I didn't. So 2 things we're going to do. We're going to do the, actually first, Wild, congrats on the 1,000. I forgot to tell you, man. So
thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Mark now. You get all the money now? You get all the money?
Yeah. I can monetize everything now,
all the big
man.
ad money coming in.
Big ad money.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, yeah, but congrats on that. That's awesome, man. You deserve it. You put a ton of great content, ton of free stuff.
Brother.
You give things away. So, again, thank you for everything you do for the community. So, that's really cool.
Absolutely. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah. We've got, speaking of Silk, we got the first appearance of Sydney Moon here. So, this is Spider-Man number 1. 9.8 with the Spider-Man, seal at the top right there, special edition. This is going to be 150. So for 150, get her first appearance in Origin right there. And then she becomes Silk in issue 4. This is our actual first appearance of Sydney Moon. Set to buy it now, 150. And then I'm going to try something a little different. You've seen, maybe if you guys watch other auctions, you see people do it on different views. My camera is not working, so I'm going to try it this way. So what I'm going to do is all these books are going to be $3 each. And then you buy 3, you're going to get 1 free. Okay, so $3 each, buy 3, get 1 free. And then just claim the letter that you want. So if you want to start the line, you can start the line, and then we'll do it. Everyone was missing foil, so I had to do the X-Men 2099 number 1 foil.
You said buy 3, get 3 free?
Buy 3, get 1 free.
Get 1 free, and then the $3 each.
$3 each. Yep.
Okay, you tell me. I'm gonna put it up there. Tell me how it.
Yes.
That looks good.
$9, you get $4. That's good. $3 each. And
there you go.
So you got X-Men number 1 on A. Let me get the glare out of the way. You got Fantastic Four Unlimited newsstand. B. Guardians of the Galaxy number 10, one of the early appearances of Angela. Over there, $3 for C. Sabretooth number 2, that's also a newsstand for D. Mark Tex area cover, that's awesome. Hand Grenade A, all right, I got you there. Kurt Busiek's Astro City, I don't know if anyone's has read Astro City, but that's awesome. It's an awesome series. Thorne's got D, all right. So you got Thor F, and this is 611, so another cool cover. Actually, let me pull these out so I don't get confused, because I will get confused. So D is going to Thorne. You got that. And A is going to Angry Nate. We all know that. All right. So you got 611, Thor painted cover. You got another Astro City. This is number 1, volume 2, number 1 in G. You got Doctor Strange number 1, which is part of the Defenders line. F to Angry Nate. You got it. Doctor Strange is H. You got the other Thor on J. So we got G to Jiho. Thor to, what is it, 614? Mephisto. Hey, look, there's Mephisto. Everyone's been looking for Mephisto.
There he is.
Hey. That's a cool cover.
H is Angry Nate. All right. And then you've got B, which is that one. And let me go back through here. Let me make this a little bit easier. So we got I'm a little unorganized with this part. Sorry, guys. We got a new H for Secret Defenders number 1. More foil goodness there. We got a G of X-Men and Micronauts number 1.
Oh,
new
nice.
stand. Okay. And then we got Captain America, all new Captain America number 5.
Ooh.
And that's going to be a number 2. So I'm not going to get confused with all the other stuff that's going up. Captain America 5. You got New Avengers number 6 for 3. This is the second appearance of Maria Hill. And then you got Guardians of the Galaxy number 7. And this is the second appearance of Angela is in here. Angry Nate, yeah, whenever you get to 3, so you've got 3 right now, so you pick another one for free, man. So whichever one you want to go for.
You're blowing my mind with with this. Pick whichever one you want.
Pick whatever one you want. Hey, everyone, panel can go in here too if you want. So let me go through these again real quick.
Also, by the way, Angry Nate, if you bid, you should be bidding in all caps. I feel like that's the only way a guy
angry point to do it.
Yeah.
You got 3. You got 2. And I'll do another round after this. So there'll be another round. So you don't have to pick it this time if you want. We'll do another round of this as well. So if you don't see anything like here, I've got a bunch more I'm going to be adding in.
I'm gonna put your end line up, but just keep going through them. Go through a whole nother run of him.
Okay, you got the Fantastic Four Unlimited was the B. Guardians of the Galaxy number 10 is C. Astro City, that's the other one, is E. And then you got Thor 614. And then you said you want me to keep adding more?
Sure. I mean, if you want to, or if you just want to run through them just a few times of what you have, up to you. I can give you a little more time. I'm down with that.
That's cool. We got Guardians of the Galaxy number 1, right? Yeah, variant with the Thing. That is a 5, a really horrible 5. Yeah, that Thor cover is dope. That whole last end of that series, that 600 and up, those are all really cool painted covers.
The Ribic, right?
Yeah.
I got a couple on deck.
You got a couple on deck?
A couple on deck coming up.
Jiho, you got that one, brother? And then you've also got 3, so your next one is going to be free as well. So I'll run through this one more time, and then we'll do another round when I come up again.
Hey guys, just so you know, like I'm watching on my computer, and the lag is pretty significant. Like, so like a couple books behind actually from where you're at right now.
I'm actually. Is yours blurry too?
No, you're coming up clear.
Okay, because I'm looking at it on actual YouTube as well, and mine looks blurry on my end here on YouTube.
Really? Yeah, you're perfectly clear on my end.
Okay,
both of them. Yeah, it's weird.
All right. So Super Lag 2, Captain America number 5. I'll do Captain America. And I didn't see anyone say they have not seen it and don't spoil anything. So I think we can start talking about Falcon.
Yeah, right? I think so too. I think so. Yeah.
That's an awesome cover of the Falcon.
The
Falcon one, yeah, with the purple, that dark purple tone. That
pops.
Nice.
Send the rest of Sharpies.
You need to change the quality setting to 1080.
There you go. Give it a shot.
Let's give it a shot. Let's see.
Or you could unplug it, blow in it, and it will fix it 100%.
Can I hold two in case? I'll keep cycling through these. So when I do the next round, these will still be in there, so you can still claim those.
Yeah, it's only allowed me to go as high as 720.
Really, 720 is the highest let you go?
Yeah.
Even with your new Baller 1000 status?
Yeah, you would think, man. What's up with that? I gotta call someone. That's ridiculous.
Okay, let me put these down for the moment. And then when we come back around, I'll do another round of these, and I'll add another 30 books or so.
Yeah. Angry Nate is asking if you can hold 2 in case I see something else.
Yeah. I said I'm going to keep them in here. So when I cycle around, these books will still be in there, and I'll add another 20 books to that, so you can claim them when those go through again.
Okay. Cool. All right, you ready, Momo?
I had the wrong camera up.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. I took off my sunglasses, my Hollywood Hogan sunglasses, and so here we go. Look at Wolverine; he's like lurking in the back. Like, what the? All right, okay. So Ribic is actually like that Jason Aaron run of Thor was really actually what got me into Thor, and the art was all Rivet, which he also did. And correct me if I'm wrong, anybody that may know Loki better than I do, but this, when I did Key Collector, they were like, this is his first like solo title that came out. That's according to Key Collector, that is. I did not know that, but I have a lot here of 2 Loki Rivik books, and yeah, his style of art, I mean, it's like that very classical painted look. But yeah, awesome. If you're a Loki fan, I mean, definitely something worth considering. I'm doing these 2 books, starting at 10, which is like $3 above cover for lot B. And then I said I was going to get into some Captain, or I guess I can call him Captain, right? I want to correct myself and say Falcon, but he's Captain now. So I guess I'm good.
Yeah.
So this book, you know what? I mean, I sold Joaquin Torres as Falcon last time we did a show. And I was like, you know what? I have his actual first appearance prior to him taking the mantle of Falcon in the comics. And this book's actually gained some traction.
Yeah, it has.
I was kind of surprised, like compared to the to him being Falcon, which that book's also doing very well. Don't get me wrong, but I didn't think this one would be as competitive in terms of sales. $60-$70 on eBay right now if you look at the history. But this is his actual first appearance in the series, and so I can definitely take it out. Hold on.
What do you think? What do you think the grade is on that book?
Yeah, let me take it out so you guys can see. But yeah, Chris, when you were here, this is when you came over. I was like, oh man, I was thinking to show you this one to send in. But yeah, I mean, the other one was super clean. I think this one's actually sharper. But I'm kind of the mindset, like whenever you're sending in a book to CGC and you're like, yeah, that's going to be a keeper for the long-term spec, right? And I think and we're not done seeing Joaquin Torres. I mean, his storyline is still like in development. I see one. I don't know if you guys could actually see it. Let's see if I can zoom in. I mean, it's kind of hard for me to show it, but the only thing, I'm pretty critical. I see one little hairline right there. But I think definitely near mint.
Yeah, it's a clean book for sure.
Hold on, my tab also just kind of switched off to another. It's updating beyond 20 on my Chromebook right now. Hold up. All right, there we go. Thanks. It's looking out for me. All right. There we go. But yeah, I don't think they're done with that guy, that character in the MCU. You know, like he hasn't suited up as the Falcon yet. We're gonna need another Falcon, right? Like that's a natural thing that I think take course. And so I think that's what's really driving this book, is because people know we're gonna see him again in some other series. And so that issue that I sold 2 weeks ago, that was him taking up the mantle as Falcon, but this is actually his first appearance in the comics, just as Joaquin Torres.
Right. So, and is that a claim? Is that a bin, or is that a?
I'm going to do a starting point at $40 for the first Joaquin Torres.
You see that, Noah? Noah's trying to claim it, but I wasn't quite sure if it was a claim because your PayPal info was kind of blocking it a little bit, so I wasn't quite sure if it was.
I need to put this up somewhere. If I put it back in the bag, I can do that. Sorry about that, guys.
No, you're all good, brother. The starting bid on that is $40.
Correct. There we go. And then if I angle it right, it will still look pretty. Oh, I just hit the light with my head. Dang it. So cool.
It's so cool. Shine
So
some light on the subject,
yes. All right, yeah. So starting bid 40. This is starting bid 10. So lot A, lot B. Yeah, let me know, guys, if anyone's interested.
Those are hot books, man. Those are both hot books. And the crazy part is that, like, now's a good time to buy because that Loki series is it's gonna get hot, man. It's gonna get really hot,
dude. And I think, like, if you're a fan of Ribic and his artwork, I mean, he just does some killer stuff. Like, it's nuts. And I kind of like so when I got into Thor with Jason Aaron's story run, I mean, that's who he was working with, and just the impression of the God Butcher, I mean, was just multiplied by the artwork. They were really, I think, a really, really strong team. But yeah, I love this cover with Thor, you know, with the log. Yeah, it's good stuff. Like Loki's, I mean, he's a charming guy, but he's not a good guy. Like, we gotta remember, he is a villain, even when he's doing good. You shouldn't be trusting him.
You guys have about 10 seconds on bidding until we'll throw, as long as you guys are bidding, we'll keep it going. So
yeah, I'm looking at the lag on my end. It looks about like 15 seconds.
Yeah, I'm watching it too on mine. So we have a couple bids in. We have a bid on 10, our B for 10. And then we have a couple people going after A. Tricky Traster has it at 41. And if Noah is out, all he has to do is punch in fold. I can drop the end line and we can get rid of these books for you guys. They will be yours.
Hey, Gio, I 100% agree. Like, the artwork that Ribic does, it totally reminds me of Frazetta's art. Like, it's dope.
Got Noah at 45. So I think we can.
Are we? So we're gonna talk about the show.
Yeah.
And then are we gonna do a little segment on Spec Talk? Because I did pull some books on it. I don't. Did you, Wild or Jeff?
No, I didn't. We can talk about some stuff, but I didn't pull any books specifically.
All right. Well,
yeah, I pulled out some Loki spec. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna throw the end line. Noah's gonna take it for 45, and then B went to Jaiho.
Gio, right?
Gio, I'm sorry. Okay. Gio, I'm sorry.
Yeah. All right, cool. So Cap 3 goes to Noah, and then the Loki
45.
And then the Loki sold at, was it 10?
10.
All right.
10.
Ooh, nice. That's sweet pickup, Gio.
Yeah, nice pickup. Cool.
All right, cool. I'll be writing that up.
Okay, so let me just do the start line real quick. We'll get this started. This next item is going to have a start bid of $5. I think it's going to be a stupid hot book. But first, for $8, we have the IDW.
You're frozen again, Wild.
Am I frozen again? Dang it.
It's not a flattering picture.
No. Dang it. Okay, let me see if I can turn the other camera on. Dude, this is getting annoying. I don't know what's going on. Can you see that one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, good.
You guys are gonna laugh at me, but watch. You're gonna unplug it, plug it back in, and it's gonna work.
Well, I did unplug this one. So if this one works, I'll just stick with this one.
It's still grainy. Yeah.
It's grainy, but it works.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have Snake Eyes #1 for $8. Buy it now. You get both covers.
Ooh.
For $8. The bid item is going to be Department of Truth #1, $5. And then the slab will be for $250, 9/8 Clayton Crane with an Infinity signature on it. Buy it now for $250. This is the Death of Mary Jane Watson. So we have those books.
Very cool, man.
Yeah, they're clean books. I actually got that one on his road tour when he came into town. He did that huge road tour last year. Got up super early, went over to a local switched to IG. Went to my local LCA. I went to my local comic shop and then just camped out. I was like the first one there, and yeah, it was legit, man. Condition on the Department of Truth is near mint. It's definitely a 9.8 candidate for sure, in my opinion.
And so Department of Truth reminds me a little bit of Berserker, because when they came out with #1, there were a ton of copies at the shops.
Yeah, it was heavy print run.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was a super heavy print run. But you never know. You know what I mean? Like Department of Truth.
Oh no! As soon as news broke out, like people just copped them. Like literally, I remember going and seeing a dude at A1 like take like a good chunk of the stack and was like, "Ring me up."
You know what's funny is that I think that's the same person that they were like, we can only sell two covers now. Yeah, I was like, 2 covers, that's it, really? I guess they don't want people coming and cleaning out the shelves, which I get. I can respect that, you know?
Yeah. I mean, one or two, I'm good with that, having a little bit on there. A little cap.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable. Yeah. I mean, because a lot of people are wanting to read it. Like the fans,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm good with 2. I mean, once you get to when they say you can only have 1, I'm like, oh, come on. You got to give me at least 2.
Yeah.
Oh, Duffy's here.
Duffy's here.
Duff the stuff.
Hold on real quick. I'm gonna message him real quick. I'm gonna message him real quick and see if he's ready, because I don't know if he's gonna do the whole hide his face thing. I don't want to bring him on if he's trying to stay incognito. So I think it was returnables. All right, we have 9 on the Department of Truth. Got about 15 seconds left on the Department of Truth. Good pickup, Jeff. I think that's a killer pickup, man. I think that book is underrated. The G.I. Joes.
Yeah, I mean, I've been getting back into G.I. Joes. So G.I. Joe is a Transformers. You know, I've been picking up a lot, especially IDW does some really cool, retail incentives and different covers on there. You know, and I know it's Rob Liefeld. There was like 1 million covers of that one. I don't have the actual 2 main ones, so that was awesome.
Oh, really? Yeah. No, it's crazy because I've had them for a while, and I just picked them up here. You know what I mean? I just figured, man, they were cool. You know what I mean? So, and I just thought I'd just throw them out there.
He says it's all good.
Okay.
He's got the mask on.
All right.
He should. I want to see this dog. Like, is it really a dog? Is it? I haven't seen the dog.
You haven't seen?
Really?
You haven't seen the hair?
I don't remember.
Really?
Yeah, I guess maybe I'm just not observant. I don't know. I like dogs.
Right. So we have this going for 10 to Stephen Rock. That's who I have.
Yep. That's what I see.
Cool. Congratulations. It is yours for 10 doll hairs. Good pickup. All right. Let's see. And Stefan, let me go. There's my PayPal information. You can also hit me up on Instagram, Wild Comics Unboxing, and I can get your shipping information as well. God, I can't talk right now. So, congratulations and good pickup.
Duffy's here.
Yeah. So, I was last, right?
Hello.
Do
you want Duffy to jump in?
Yeah, jump on in, man.
All right, here we go.
If you need a second, or are you good?
I could use 1 second.
Let's give. Oh. Yeah, that's what I saw his hand in there. Like, wait, I think he needs a second.
Man, what's going on? All right.
I just finished placing my lunar order, so I just got to find a book. If someone wants to go one more round, and I'll go next.
Yeah, that's perfect because I was last one, so it'd be Jeff. Jeff is next, so we can go one more round.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll jump on here. All right.
Awesome. Thanks, Stefan.
There you are.
All right. So Buy it now. We've got the Thanos 13 first appearance of the Cosmic Ghost Rider. This is the lenticular cover with the Secret Wars homage there. So that's pretty cool. So that's $20 for the buy it now for the first appearance of Cosmic Ghost Rider, who's awesome. And then we're going to do another round of the $3. So $3 books here. You buy 3, you get 1 free. So you got Jiho, Angry Nate. Whichever one you pick is going to be free for this next one. Thorn, you've got 1. So if you want to get 2 more, you actually get 3 more then because you get 1 for free. So we're going to do Gambit and the Externals. That's number 1. So that's an A. That's a newsstand. And then we got the Fantastic Four Unlimited newsstand for B. Guardians of the Galaxy 10 for C. Again, Angela, one of her first appearances there. Blaze, number 1, Legacy of Blood, newsstand. Part of that Midnight Suns thing we were talking about. Thorns, grab an A. You got him in.
Nice grab. And you got Buck Wiggles at B.
Buck Wiggles has got grabbing the B.
Did he change his
You
name
got it,
on
Buck?
YouTube?
He
Oh,
did.
He did change his name. Nice.
He did change it. Yeah, we're making fun of him.
Dude, I like the name.
Creatures on the Loose, 34, Man-Wolf. Early Man-Wolf appearances. E.
Oh, look at the outfit there. It's good.
Nah?
Yeah.
Like that? Yellow jumpsuit. That's
Dude,
classic right there. 25 center.
Well, yeah. I mean, what year must that have been then? 25-cent label.
That was 77, I think 78.
Yeah. Okay. I was guessing 70s. Yeah.
Yeah. Then you got Silk 10 as F. Hey, look, they're in Sharpies. You can see it now. Captain Beardo's going for the F. You got it.
He also got E as well.
Captain Beardo's got E as well. You got it. Some awesome ones right there. You got X-Men Micronauts number 1. You got
That's
Punisher, Jim Lee, H right there. Buck Wiggles is a G. All right. Punisher War Journal, H. And then, of course, you got the Thor. The covers we're talking, we all know and love. This is a mid-grade, a little higher mid-grade. This is Invasion's Battlegrounds, Book 2, Todd McFarlane. Todd McFarlane, the Todd Father. That's K.
Todd Father.
The Todd Father. Okay. And another Punisher Warzone with the Bushwhacker. Just like saying that name. That's 1.
Bushwhacker was a wrestler too, wasn't he? Mankind and all that.
That was a Bushwhackers were a team.
Oh, maybe it was a Bushwhacker. Yeah.
They were a tag team.
Yeah, that's right. He was a tag team. Captain Beardo, you got that?
He said, I meant I.
Oh, Captain Beardo did not want J. You want... I don't have an I, so that was probably the 1. Yeah, I don't have an I. So I don't know which one you mean in there.
Well, what's the first one? What's the first one? Is it the first one one's the 1?
Unless you want this one. You mean this one? Let me know if that was the one you're talking about.
Yeah, let us know. Yeah, Mankind. J is what I want.
J is what you meant. Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah, J. Okay, we got you, J. Captain Beardo's got the J. Fat fingers. There's the Bushwhacker for 1. Then 2, obviously the all-new Captain America. Number 5.
Yeah, I remember Mankind was like, have a nice day. That was what he always used to say.
Yeah, he had so many personas. Right? He was like a ton of characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, good old Mick Foley.
2,
good old
you got Captain Beardo. Mick Foley. 3, you've got New Avengers, second appearance of Maria Hill. Then you got Guardians of the Galaxy 7. Yeah, the Bushwhackers, yeah, they have, did they have the 2x4? Or that was Jim Hacksaw?
That was
Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Yeah.
Jim Duggan.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh.
Yeah, the Bushwhackers,
And then you had the Legion of Doom. Remember Legion of Doom?
Oh, yeah, they look like they're like KISS members, right? The big like
yeah,
pads.
yep. Those guys are legit.
Yeah, Cactus Jack. That's right.
Cactus Dude Love. That was the other name I was thinking of.
Dude Love. Yep.
Yeah.
Astro City number 2, second volume 2, number 5. Another Punisher newsstand number 26. 26 or 24? 24, sorry. 24. That's 6. Newsstand. X-Men and Alpha Flight number 1. That's at 7. Infamous Iron Man number 2. That's Doom down there. 7 to Geo. You got it, man. It's a nice one. That was your free one, too. Guardians of the Galaxy C, 10. And we'll do one more round after this, too. So if you didn't grab a couple, so I know Thorn, you get like 2 more, you're good. And then Captain Beardo, I think you might be good. I have to double check. Buck Wiggles, I think you need one more. There's another Punisher. Jim Lee Punisher. Is my time up too? I've just been talking. I haven't been.
Your time. I was letting you go through one more time. So you go through one more time.
Okay, all right.
I enjoyed it. I found it relaxing. So
yeah,
I'm reading all the wrestling stuff.
Yeah, me too.
You're just reminiscing about all wrestling things, right?
Oh man.
Oh, like the obviously, Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant. That was all like when I was growing up, awesome stuff. And then when I got back into it again, that's with like all like the ladder matches, the tables and ladder matches,
the Hardy Boys,
NWOs,
the Hardy Boys flying through the air. I'm like, that was some cool stuff. Todd McFarlane, okay. Bushwhacker 1, Maria Hill 3, Guardians of the Galaxy early Angela appearance 4, Astro City 2, number 5. Newsstand Punisher, 24. The 6. Eric Larson cover. Everyone cares. The Junkyard Dog, he was good.
Yeah.
Infamous Iron Man 8. Number 2. And there's Angela on the cover, like her second or third appearance in the Marvel Universe. 10. And Blaze, Legacy of Blood, number 1. Newsstand, D. All right.
Right on.
Those. And then if anyone wants the Thanos for $20, first appearance of Cosmic Ghost Rider, lenticular cover, let me know for $20.
You also have Noah coming in last minute too, getting the K and Jimmy Punisher.
Okay. K and Punisher. You got it, Noah. I appreciate it.
Who was it? Wasn't it Kevin Nash and Steve Hall? Weren't they a tag team?
Kevin Nash. Yeah, he was. Was that when he was Diesel or something like that?
No, and he would always say, "Sit down and shut up," and he would flick his toothpick out in the audience.
Oh, that's right.
Thought I told you to sit down and shut up. Yeah, I can't remember their name though. Like, what was their name? Bret Hart and the British Bulldog. Yeah, that was a good one. Scott Hall. That's right. Yeah,
Scott Hall. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, who was the guy that? Yeah, the guy that had the greasy hair with the toothpick.
Yeah.
Scott Hall.
That was Scott Hall.
Scott Hall?
Yeah, Razor Ramon.
Yes, Razor Ramon. Thank you.
That's it.
All right. So Razor Ramon, you got to ask MF Stuntman next time he's here to do his Razor Ramon impression. He used to do it spot on, man. It was hilarious. All right, so I'm up, right? Or we're doing a full round. All right, so I'm going to keep it going with the Cap theme that I previously started. And so first on deck, this is going to be starting bid $15. It's an all new Captain America.
Oh, yeah.
If you haven't seen the show, shame on you. But yeah, this is like the big flex of the suit with Sam and his own series, right? Iconic cover. I'm going to put it up here. I don't even know where to put this thing. There we go. The other lot A, we're going to do starting bid 20. This is kind of like Joaquin Torres, man. This book keeps on climbing. It's the Ultimates number 1. And if you're like, oh, Blue Marvel, that's why. who he's a pretty popular dude. But what makes this issue stand out, it's the first appearance of Ayo. So if you've seen
Ayo.
Ayo. I forget what do they call her? The Wakandan elite.
Yeah, because they said it in Falcon and Winter Soldier. It was
I forget what they called themselves at the Royal Guard. Dude, they whooped everybody. I mean, when they came into that hotel room in that one episode and fought, U.S. agent
lead or something like that.
Yeah. I forget if you know in the chat. Definitely put it there in the chat if you know what they're called. But yeah, this is actually her first comic book appearance. Is in the Ultimates #1. I did sell Ultimates #2 to a buddy of mine. With Galactus the Lightbringer. Names will not be said, But yeah, this is actually her first appearance.
He's a cool dude.
He's a cool guy, I guess. He has nice hair, good line work. Yeah, so we're going to start this one at 20.
Hey, Noah, real quick. And Noah, do me a favor. Next time you bid, put the number next to it for us so we know. I mean, obviously, it's pretty clear because it's 15 and 20, but just put up the number next time or the letter.
Yeah, thanks, Noah. But yeah, I mean, Cap is blowing up. Ayo, though, again, just like Joaquin Torres, it's not the last time we're going to see her. She's going to be, no doubt, appearing. But her interactions with Bucky.
Ooh, that was interesting.
Yeah, she was like checking him, like, get your stuff together.
Yeah. She could be the next Black Panther.
She took out, right? Like, did the whole, like, and then, like, his arm fell off. He was like, oh.
Yeah, he was, like, so defeated. I'm like, dude, you still have, like, 2 legs and another arm. What are you doing?
The ultimate super soldier trained.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he was, like, totally dumbfounded by it. Like, my arm just fell off.
Who does that, right? Like, it's like kicking a cane out from somebody. You know what I mean? Like, dude, what the heck, man? Yeah.
But it was funny because she's just like pop, 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 and then it just popped off. She knew the code.
What was it in Kill Bill? Was like the seven touch kill or a 7-step?
Oh yeah,
whatever it was.
Yeah, that's totally what she did. The 7-step.
7-step. That's what it was in Kill Bill.
Maybe that's why he didn't move because he knew if he moved, he was thinking he might die.
He might die in 7 steps. Yeah.
She had the cheat code.
You just Kill Bill'd me. What the hell?
Man. I'll tell you what. Go ahead.
No, you. Before you forget,
okay. Yeah, gladly. Well, thank you, sir. That's so kind of you. I was just say, I think the book to get right now is Miss Marvel 18, man. I think the Mystique is going to be the next big. I don't know.
You think? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, they just played her so much with Jennifer Hudson or whatever her name is, Jennifer Lawrence.
Lawrence, yeah.
Wait,
I mean, I like her. Don't get me wrong, but
yeah.
I just think they played her so much. I think they might try and focus on something else. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I mean, I think based on the way that character was, what's her name's? Because she was disguised and everything else, and what's her name? I can't remember her name at the top of my head now. But I think they can integrate Mystique really well. But we'll see what happens. All right, so looks like Noah got that one. And then good pickup.
Yeah, nice pickup. Congrats.
I have a starting bid. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to turn around my funky cameras again. So brace yourself. So I have obviously the same setup. Come on now. So for $75, you can get Black Panther Annual #1. Technically, it's like first appearance of Shuri. You guys can see that, right?
Yeah, it's grainy, but we can see it.
It's just grainy. Okay. $75. Black Panther Annual #1. First, I mean, technically, it's the first Shuri in the Black Panther costume. Super minty, near mint condition. We have a starting bid of 15 on the X-Men Annual 14. This is Gambit's first true appearance, in my opinion. This is super minty. This is a clean book. So we're starting that one off at $15.
$15? Dang.
$15, yeah. So I'll start that right now. And then for the actual slab, I have the 9.8 Venom 27. This was actually an exclusive that he was only offering on his road tour, I believe. And it has the red, white, and blue signature up top. So for $375, you can snag that one. And I want to say these go for like $500 on eBay, or they were going for $500 on eBay. So yeah, have at it, man. Have at it, guys, and ladies, and children. So yeah, I don't know, man. I think the way it ended was pretty legit. You know what I mean? So bin 20. I don't know what bin 20 means. Bin 20. Oh, I think you mean bid, right?
Yeah, it's not a buy it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Black Panther first series Black Panther, right?
Yeah. So it's a controversy between that one and Black Panther number 2, right? So it's a toss up, but that's a one shot. The annual is a one shot. So which is I think it's a little bit more rare in my opinion. I don't think a lot of people chase after that one. I think they go after the actual Black Panther 2, but yeah, I don't know. Like I said, this one's super minty. So the X-Men Annual 14 is super minty. Yeah, the Venom is pretty. I don't want to let it go, but it's probably one of my favorite covers if I'm being honest.
It's cool. That's a cool cover.
It is, but you know what's crazy is that MF Stuntman's in the military. The only thing he doesn't like is that the flag touches the ground, and I'm like, oh, that's actually a really good point. I never thought about that. That's a great point. Yeah, that's the only reason why. And after he mentioned it, I heard a couple other people say that. I'm like, that's actually a pretty good point, but I don't think it was intentional when Clayton Crane did it, but it's a clean book for sure. I think he's doing another road tour also, which is pretty legit. And I'll give you guys a little tip. So when he came to the shop, is the annual direct or newsstand? I believe this one is a direct. Sorry, I have it covered. This one is a direct. So so when he came local and did the road tour signing and everything, I went the night before. I went out to Hobby Lobby. I got a bunch of his ink pens because I went on YouTube and I figured out how he did his Infinity signature, where it's like these special pins that he gets. So I went to Hobby Lobby and I got him a bunch of different colors and everything, and I presented it to him. And then he's like, "Oh man, that's really cool." I was like, "Oh, dude, yeah, for sure, man. I appreciate you coming out and doing this." You know what I'm saying? So, right when I was getting all my books CGC'd and everything, he leaned over and said, "Hey, don't even charge him for the signature." So he didn't even charge me for his signatures. So take that as you will. I thought that was pretty cool that he did that. So we have 37. There's 2 annuals. I have 39. I have 40. Dun, 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 dun. Like I said, it's pretty. I'm sorry my camera's grainy, but I can assure you this book is in peachy condition. I just sent out 2, and they both came back 9.8s. So I mean, I can't say that one's gonna be a 9.8, but I literally just sent out 2, got them back, and they both came back 9.8. He's gonna have someone giving him pins on every stop now. Maybe, you never know, man. It was just something to her. I mean, it's hard because like these guys, I mean, he just did a whole road tour, especially with COVID and everything. I mean, I don't know, that's how I always been, man. Like, dude, like I've always tried to be like, hey, that's cool that you're doing this, you know, and you know, not saying that everyone should do it, but it's pretty, it's my way of appreciating what they do, you know. You know, I was planning on bringing pins for one of a kind. Yeah, I don't know. Give it to. I mean, find unique colors. I know he does the red, white, and blues. He does the Infinity signature, so the Infinity stones. Get those colors. But he was also, when I gave him silver and I gave him white and I gave him what was the other one? Silver, white, and I want to say lime green. He was like, "Oh man, I've never had these colors before." So if you're going to do it and you actually hit him on the road tour, find like super unique colors and find find pins that matches his Infinity signatures. So just a little tip. So we're at 45. I'm gonna drop the end line because we have, I think it's Jeff and Jeff and Jaiho going at it. So Gio.
Oh, the Thornfold too?
The Thornfold? Oh wait, no, Thorn's right there. I'm sorry. Yeah, just pop in some folds whenever you guys are done bidding. Got Thorn at 47.
All right.
It's a good book, man.
That's one for me.
Yeah.
Gio comes over the top.
Gio comes over the top.
What you gonna do, brother?
Over the top.
Oh, man, over the top. Talk about another good movie, man.
Oh, it's like a switch.
It's like a switch.
Turn the hat. It's like a switch.
Oh, that's great. All right. I got Thorn at 55.
And that's an Art Adams cover too, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I believe so, yeah. But yeah,
Dude,
it's definitely clean.
And he's Northern California, I believe. I'm pretty certain. Like
I think you're right.
When the conventions were happening, like he'd be at Stockton Con.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if you're showing up to Stockton Con, you must be a local. Like, come on, dude. But yeah, he's pretty accessible if you're in California. Like he does the major cons.
Gio. Embracing each
That's
other
great.
in fabulous ways.
That's great.
The awesome montage, 80s rock music in the background.
I'm gonna throw up just while we're doing this. I'm gonna throw this up too, just to kind of show everyone real quick. That's the going rate for all shipping books and slabs.
Duff, you're around, right, bud?
Yeah, I'm around.
Okay.
All right. I was like, man, no, not getting in on the jokes, dude.
I don't hear that laugh.
Yeah, where's that laugh?
Sorry, I was thinking of what I was going to put up.
Or you're very nice, or it could be that we're just not that funny.
That's true too.
He's thinking of Rocky and Apollo in those short shorts.
All right. Let's see. Again, if you guys are just out, just throwing a fold, just let us know.
Sorry, I forgot to put my fold in.
No, you're all good. All good, all good. All right, so we have folds. All right, there we go.
Right. Gio the man.
You are the man. Congratulations. This is yours. Thank you very, very much. All right, Duffy, you ready?
I am ready.
All right. It is all yours.
All right. I got this sweet little, we'll start with a little Momoko lot that I got, which has the Women of Marvel X. Does that come on well, or is that full of glare?
That's claiming a whole lot of glare.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's what I was going for. Let's see here. It's hard to do it without looking and 15-second delay. It's hard to fix anything.
Yeah.
I'm just going to do this. This will be easier. So that's the Women of Marvel #1 Momoko variant. And this sweet, which I've never read, but this cover is amazing, I think. Voyage to the Stars, #4, cover A. Momoko Star Wars homage cover.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Oh, that's a cool cover.
I'll start this out at $8.
$8
for the pair.
For the pair?
Give me one. Sorry.
We'll do this.
Starline. You said it's a bid, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that Star Wars one's pretty cool. I dig that.
Yeah, the Star Wars one's really cool. I have no idea what the story is, but I saw that cover and I saw that it was Momoko Star Wars, and I was like, all right, I have to get it. That's not coming on. Weird.
Those ones did not.
Also got a bundle coming later that everyone's about.
Bundles.
Yeah, well, you should explain your bundles real quick for people that are new here that may not know what your bundles are, because those things are awesome.
Yeah, so I do a live show. It was every Wednesday, but we're getting a little big and a little time crunch to get everything done on Wednesday. So we're going live on Wednesday, and then we're going to do giveaways and recaps on Thursday. And so what I do is I sell bundles, which will give you everything at $1 over cover price or thereabouts usually. And then you get a chance to win awesome prizes. There's going to be one grand prize a week. And then we're going to unlock more prizes if we sell out bundles. But there is a few killer ones coming out this Wednesday, and there's a huge one for Berserker coming out with a special cover attached to it. That's going to be pretty huge, and that's going to come up next round. But that giveaway will be on Thursday. So if you buy a bundle today, the giveaway for it's going to be on Thursday.
And that's on your Instagram, right?
And that's going to be on my Instagram, yeah, at Duffy Boys Comics. And I'm getting close to 1,000 followers, so as soon as something happens with that too, we'll have some fun.
Oh man, don't tease me with a good time.
I was like focusing on it for a while, and then the show overcame everything else, and I haven't even been able to really post anything. I've just been able to keep up with the live stuff, so it's a good problem to have.
Yeah, right. All right, there's a timer. Throw in the end line.
Momoko back at her wrapping for now. I should have gone with my other lot. I was thinking, I've seen X-Men going all night. I should have gone. I thought I'd try a curveball to see what would happen.
Yeah, that's all right. You have another turn coming up. And then, all right, Jeff, you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's make it happen, Captain.
All right. So I got a couple things here. First, we'll do the buy it now. So long shot limited series. You've got 1 through 6. We're talking about Art Adams.
Art Adams.
First artwork right here, Art Adams. So we get these in order here. So these are all going to be very fine and near mint, going across there. One has a couple of non-breaking. You get about 4 or 5 non-breaking color or non-breaking ticks right here. And then number 3 is the other one I always asked about, and that is near mint for number 3. So you have first appearance of Spiral. So you've got issues 1, 2, 3, first appearance of Spiral. There's Matthew. What's going on, man?
There he is.
4. And you got 5. You got first appearance of Mojo. You got 6. So all that is going to do for a buy it now. For a while, we're going to do $85.
Oh, wow.
So first appearance, a long shot. Obviously, all the mutant stuff is blowing up like crazy. First Art Adams. So $85, special deal. If I don't cover that, it's going to keep going up. So I'm totally fine with that. And then we got the final round of the $3 round. So just to recap, Thorn, you've got 2 books. So remember, you buy 3, you get 1 free. So Thorn, if you want to grab 2 books, you're only paying for 1. Jiho, you've got 4 books. You're good. Angry Nate, you've got 3. So you get a free one. So pick one you want as a free one. Let's see, Captain Beardo, I think you're good. Captain Beardo, you got 4. Noah, you've only got 2 books. So Noah, if you want to pick up 2 books this round as well, you're only paying for 1. And then Buck Wiggles, you've got 2 books. So if you want to pick up 2 as well. Okay, so we're going to do Hellblazer. So some, was it Glenn Fabry was the artist? Those awesome painted covers. Number 53, you got A on that one there for Hellblazer. And then you got issue 5, so an early one for a B. And then, of course, you got the Guardians of the Galaxy, early appearance of Angela right there in Marvel, 10. So that's a C. You got D, the newsstand of Blaze number 1, Legacy of Blood. You got Transformers Armada number 2, right? Number 2. We're talking about the IDW is the DW one. So that's E. And then you got Transformers IDW Regeneration 1. So this is the Dinobots on there. That's F. You got Death, the time of your life. This is number 2. No, it's number 1. This is the first. All right, Thorn, you're grabbing D. Let me grab that out of the pile here. You got it. So the next one is free. So grab whichever one you want for free. You got some Mike Mignola goodness and Alpha Flight 32. This is actually a key. This is the first time she dons the Vindicator suit there. You got Spider-Man vs. Vampires at J. I didn't even know that one was even out until recently. Buck Wiggles is going for H. That's an awesome pickup, man. So you get one more Buck Wiggles. That'll be free. And here's the Punisher, the Bushwhacker at 1. There's another Alpha Flight 30, Mike Mignola at 2. So if you want another Alpha Flight there with Mike Mignola, let me know on that. New Avengers, second appearance of Maria Hill. And then you got issue 7 of Guardians of the Galaxy, another early appearance, third appearance or so of Angela. You got Astro City, Volume 2, number 2. And that's at 5. You got the newsstand of Punisher 24 at 6. We were talking about Invincibles earlier. How about Invincibles 85? That's 7. Buck Wiggles is going for 2. Let me grab that out of here. You got it, man?
I'm going to let you run for a little bit because I think you have a couple people that have free ones, right?
Yeah, so we've got Thorn gets a free one. You got Noah if Noah wants 2 more. And you got Angry Nate. If you're still here, you got a free one too. And if you don't pick one, if I don't hear from you, I'm just going to throw one in your box. So you got Infamous Iron Man 8. And that's a Hellblazer at A. That's Hellblazer number 5, so very early Hellblazer at B. Guardians of the Galaxy 10. Transformers Armada at E. The long shot right there, the long shot was $85. So you get the whole series, very fine near mint for just $85. First appearance of Long Shot, first appearance of Spiral, first appearance of Mojo. So Thorn's getting 3.
Thorn, yep.
All right.
Yeah, that long shot lot is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's ridiculously cheap. That's been going crazy lately.
I mean,
all right, Laura Thorn, you're all set. You got those.
Spiral's dope. I think she's actually in issue number 1. I think that's when she's actually.
Yeah, maybe. I forgot it was 1 or 3. Maybe it's 1. Maybe 3 is Mojo then. Is that it?
That might be it. Yeah, with Mojo.
Another Transformers of the Dinobots.
Dinobots.
Death, The Time of Your Life. Obviously, Death is coming to the Netflix series. This is issue 1. It's a 3-issue limited series. Yeah, 3 is Mojo. Thanks, you. Appreciate it, man. Spider-Man vs. Vampires. The condition in 3 was near mint. Yeah, 1 is the one that had a couple of non-breaking color ticks or non-breaking spine ticks on there. 3 does not have that. 1 for Punisher War Journal 12. And then 4 is Guardians of the Galaxy. Astro City 2. Punisher Newsstand 24. Invincibles. I'm surprised no one grabbed an Invincible. Invincible
I know.
on 7. That's 85, so. Infamous Iron Man. All right. It's about to cycle through there. So everyone except for Angry Nate, which I haven't heard, and Noah, you can stick with your 2. That's totally fine. Let me know. You can hit me up on IG if you want to add an extra 2 onto there for just $3. Did you say Mojo was in Longshot or Momo? It would be worth a lot more if Momo was in here.
Yeah,
it would be priceless at that point.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, guys. Hey, guys, let me know the next round. I'm going to do trade paperbacks.
Ooh.
So we were talking about whether you want to do a pull, a blind pull. So the trade paperbacks are just going to be $7 each. So the trade paperbacks are going to be from a cover price of $16 to $20. So I'm going to do it for 60% off, basically for just $7. And then we can either do a blind pull, let me know, or I can do this round just like this. Matthew getting 7. All right.
Too late now. You got it.
Okay. Yeah.
He said 24. I don't know if I think you might be claiming some of your 24.
I didn't have a 24. I had a 7 in here if you wanted a 7. 7 was Invincible.
Yeah.
Did you want a 7, Matthew?
Maybe it's that lag.
I think he's just bidding against himself.
Yeah. That's why he's not with us this time. That's funny.
All right, Matthew. Just let me know on that. And then you guys let me know in the chat for trade paperbacks. They're all going to be Marvel and Star Wars. There's going to be one independent one, and that's Kanto. So let me know if you want a blind pull at $7 each, or if you want to pick them like this.
Real quick, though, on your blind pulls, you want them to pay up front, though, right?
How do you want to do that? No, I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. There you go.
You got it.
All right. Momo, here you go. You ready, bub?
Yeah.
Were you sleeping? Jeez.
I was. No.
No, of course not.
No. All right. So, so the first one I'm going to put up is going to be a bin. This is an homage cover. All right. I had another homage of this issue last week.
Oh, nice.
But this is for the was in the Secret Invasion event, and so obviously that's not Vision.
That's not
him. It's a scroll.
Scroll, yeah,
yeah. And so they are coming out with the Secret Invasion show. I don't really know what they're going to be doing necessarily. I don't think they're going to follow this run. But yeah, this is an homage cover to Vision's first appearance. I'm doing this as a bin for $5. All right.
Nice.
And then we talked spec briefly, but not really. And so I did pull some books out. So I think maybe we'll do that the next round. Never mind. I'm going to switch this out real quick. Okay, I'm good. Let's stick to with Marvel with this lot. But I have another Captain America book, and this is another homage cover. But instead of punching Hitler, dude, Sam is punching Steve.
Oh man.
You know, so this is an homage to Captain America #1. I know that glare is ridiculous. I'm sorry. Let me take it out of the bag. Because this is I think this is an interesting homage because, Cap number 1, it's Captain America punching Hitler, right? Knocking him out. And so they riffed on that by having him punch Steve. And so remember in this series, those of you that have read this series, Sam becomes Captain America, but the ideology between Steve Rogers and Sam, like, they're not on good terms. And so this cover I thought was pretty significant in that, like, wow, I mean, what is this really saying? I mean, Steve Rogers is now taking the punch on the chin like Hitler, on that issue. So I thought that was pretty bold. I mean, yes, it's definitely a fun cover, but then to put Steve Rogers in the role of Hitler, I thought that was pretty interesting stuff. This is going to be an auction starting at 10. All right. We'll just put this as B. And I can't put that anywhere, so I'm going to have to scoot my camera or my stand because my name's in the way. But yeah, so bin 5 for A, and then starting bid is $10 for the Cap homage. Sam as the new Captain America punching Steve Rogers, the old Captain America, like he was Hitler. What the heck?
Right, old man Steve.
Yeah, right? Yeah, no, I mean, Steve at that point in the series, he was an old man again. But they fixed that later on.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's an ultimate universe or timeline, whatever they call it,
Yeah, and I'm looking, staring at the title a little bit more. They labeled this standoff, because they were not in agreement. Mom and dad are fighting, kids. Nobody was happy. All right, next round I'll do my spec book. I got We Live on Deck. We got to talk about that one. Man.
Yeah, we do. And I missed the boat on that one bad.
That was one of my first books I had for everyone.
Was it really?
Yeah, that was one of the early indie ones I grabbed like a bunch of covers of that I had for that Department of Truth was one of the early ones that I just kind of no one watched when I first sold them, so I just kind of had them, and people would be like, "Do you have that?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, I got one for you."
Yeah, I remember I grabbed them from you. Plus, we only find them when they're dead. I grabbed.
Yeah, you were the first one. You got a lot of the good stuff.
That's right. You also had a bunch of ASM 55s.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
I still have some of those lying around for about 50 more followers.
Yeah.
I have the whole set.
Dude, that number 5 is rough to get. That one. That's if I see that in the wild, you definitely got to cop it.
While we live.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you were telling about that.
Number 5 is hard to get.
Yeah. All right. I think. All right. I think these are keepers for me. Mine.
Yeah. gimme.
Momo wins.
I thought When They're Dead would blow up. All right. Am I after you? Am I next? Is that right? Or is it?
Yeah, you were going after me, and then I think then Duffy then.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, I'm going to throw up some books. This is going to be kind of a bigger lot. So if some people were waiting for these books, be ready. I'm accepting offers. So offers are always on the table. I'm going to turn the camera on. Hopefully it works because I'll be really stupid if it didn't work. So I'll look really stupid. These are the 2 books. We have ASM 361 and a 90 newsstand 325. And then we have a very fine plus.
You're frozen still.
Dang it! Which one does it look like?
You're frozen back on the Black Panther and X-Men annual. How
is it frozen on that one? Okay, let me see if
I thought it was like super lagging.
Yeah. Okay, how about this one? Does this one work better or no? Or is it grainy? Or is it frozen?
No, it's just grainy. You're good.
Okay, so here we go this way. So we have a 9.0, 325 newsstand, ASM 361. Then I also have a Young Avengers #1 VF Plus for $250. If you guys are interested in that one.
Young Avengers, dude.
I'm telling you, man. Yeah, I sold. You know, it's funny. You sold a book to somebody earlier. I sold a book earlier to somebody too that I can remember for a screaming deal. A Young Avengers 9.8, maybe. I don't know.
Dude, I did not know about like how they ramped up the rosters, like with the Vision and Scarlet Witch. Like in my mind, I was like Hawkeye, Kate Bishop, like that.
Yeah.
That was the person for me. But then they started stacking all these other characters. Who knows what they're gonna do?
I don't know what they're gonna do. There's so much spec and everything, and that's I don't know. It's gonna be really interesting to see what happens with everything. So but yeah, I don't know. So I have 2 books coming up, super spec. We have Fantastic Four Annual #27. This lot is starting off at $35. I'll go ahead and start it for you guys. You guys can starting off at $35. This is a square bound book, and both of these books are minty conditions, super minty conditions. And I wish I could show you. I know the camera's jacked up. And then we also have a Fantastic Four 353. First, Mr. Morbius confirmed by Owen Wilson is playing this character, I believe. And then first TVA Time Variance Authority for the Loki series. This is their first appearance. I think these 2 books are going to get ridiculously hot if you don't have them already. But that's just my opinion. So we'll start the lot off at $35. So $35 is Young Avengers a 9.8. It is not a 9.8. The Young Avengers is a VF plus. I mean, you might be able to get I can send you some pictures, but I would probably say like an 8.5, maybe a 9.0, depending on the grader's day and morning. If they have breakfast or not, you might get a 9.0, 9.2 maybe.
I love breakfast.
But I'm telling you right now, I think this book, like we were saying earlier, I mean, if $250 is a great deal, I think, for this book and the condition of this book. This book is going to keep going up if they decide to go the younger route with superheroes, in my opinion. But again, both of these, I mean, for $35 starting bid, like, dude, these could be great books too. It just depends on how the Loki series does and how Loki series and Owen Wilson does as far as a character. So great books.
Dude, I'm more excited about that Loki one than the rest of them.
Dude, I am too.
Like, I enjoyed the other ones, but the Loki one I've been excited about.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how they're going to, because I remember when it ended off in Endgame, he flashed out. So I'm like really curious to see what exactly happens with all of it. So,
and then watching that trailer, there's so much potential for like just Loki to cause mayhem throughout the whole universe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So those are going to be my books. And then again, if you guys want to do the ASM or the ASM 361 9.0 newsstand 325. So that trailer should be dropping anytime soon too. Or a teaser of some sort at this point.
Which one?
The Spiderman.
Oh yeah.
That should be dropping anytime soon too. That's it. I will drop the end line. You guys have a few more seconds. End line is in. There you go. The Loki. It does look great. K-pop. I think it's going to be a great series. So, all right, Duffy, you up? You ready?
Yeah. Let's see. I got a nice little X-Men in the Spectacular Spider-Man lot. So Spectacular Spider-Man number 197. $198. And $199. And I'll start that off at $6, $2 a book.
You said $6, right? Are you doing a bid, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Those are killer covers.
Yeah, there's.
Because I remember, like, what was it, like, man, maybe 6 months ago? Like, all that crossover got some serious heat from, like, Spider-Man. Like, Along Came a Spider. Was a big book that blew up. Was it X-Men number 11? No, was it 11? The first time the Avengers meet X-Men. That book got super hot. Or was it Avengers? I can't remember. But I know those books are blowing up. Those crossovers were blowing up. And I just wonder, like, if that can be part of another series as well within itself.
Yeah. No, this is the full run, too, of this little...
I remember when Avengers vs. the X-Men came out.
Yeah, the AVX?
No, before that, like in the 80s.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a killer series. And then they had Fantastic Four versus the X-Men with Mephisto. That was cool.
Yeah.
It almost looks like those like Spider-Man Adventures or something. The way it's drawn, it's kind of cool.
I picked up a whole bunch of Spectacular Spider-Mans. I've decided that it's a lot cheaper and easier than Amazing.
There's some good books in there.
There is some really good books. You got, oh gosh. Now I'm going to, like, you got the first Frank Miller Daredevil is in there and stuff.
Yep. You got Cloak and Dagger's first appearance in there.
Mm-hmm. There's some good early Moon Knight appearances.
You know what book I want? That's a spider book, but one of those like off-brand spider books is the Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends with the first appearance of Firestar.
Yeah.
That's one that's been on my list of like, I need a Firestar.
Yeah, same.
In my life.
I've almost pulled the trigger like 2 or 3 times, and I'm like, I know it's just going to keep going up, but man, that's definitely an awesome key and from an awesome TV show.
Yeah, it is. All right. It looks like K-pop is going to take it.
Sweet. K-pop, I think I still got an invoice for you coming real soon, so I'll just throw this in with that and your other books. So you don't even have to get in touch with me on this. I'll just reach out to you. So thank you very much.
Right on. All right. It's kind of nice not having an MF Stuntman. I'm just saying.
Oh, my turn?
Oh, yeah, yes, for sure.
Oh, wasn't ready. Okay. Hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
All right, so for the buy it now, I'm just doing kind of a fun one here. This is the Malibu Comics. If anyone remembers Malibu Comics back in the day, back in the 90s, you had Image and Valiant, and then Malibu came out. Prime was its big star. So this is going to be Wizard Presents. You got one half. So you got one half all the way up through issue 11 of Prime, plus the annual. So cool, Just Go annual right there.
Oh, that's sick.
So yeah, most of them came in polybag, the first couple. So I don't have it in a polybag, but you still have the card. Which cards are worth $1 million right now. So it pays for itself right there. Number 2 is still polybagged with the card in there. And then you got 3, 4, which is a newsstand. 5, 6. He had some peanuts. He's allergic. 7, 8. Some cool covers. 9, 10, and then when he gets the heavy metal Judas Priest bandana and turns bad, number 11 with the annual. So all that is just to be $20
wow.
for all those issues.
I remember that series, and it was kind of a gnarly story because
the
kid, right? Yeah, like would get that goop all over, like over his body. Like I think it was cover 8, issue number 8. You kind of see a nice representation of it. Malibu, man, I remember that.
Yeah, that might be one of the series that we do. Well, eventually it will be. It's on the list. So on Mondays, I do More You Know with Shelby Comics. So we alternate between our channels. So one week it's on mine, the next week it's on his. So tomorrow it'll be on his channel. We're talking about newsstands versus direct. So the history of those, what are more valuable than others. So we'll go through some numbers, probably a little bit different numbers than you probably heard about in the past. So we're going to talk about those. And then we have a whole list of other things we're going to be talking about, image and cover variants and Canadian price variants. We'll talk about the rise of Valiant. Southern Comic Geek is going to be coming on for that. And then we'll talk about Malibu and a few other ones as well. So it's kind of a fun thing. There's Shelby. It's a different Shelby, but it's all good. For this one, what we're doing the trade paperbacks this round. So trade paperbacks are just going to be, is that your YouTube or it's on YouTube. So K-pop, it's on YouTube. So it's hard to come by on YouTube. So just check that out. Or if you're on Instagram, I've got that link tree. You can click on the link in the bio, and it's got the direct links to all those as well. So you can click those. So appreciate that. So sub that up. We do giveaways. So every Monday it's a giveaway for that theme that we're talking about as well. So we gave away a bunch of cool Whitman variants last time. We gave away some cool early direct comics. So yeah, we do all kinds of different things like that. Just again, nerding out, talking about the history of comics is kind of fun. So again, a round of trade paperbacks now. So these are going to be $7 each. So it's going to be about 60% off cover price for these. And if everyone kind of likes this stuff, I have access to a lot of them. So this one is only going to be Marvel and Star Wars, except for one Canto. So there's going to be the Canto trade paperback in here as well, which is an awesome read. If you haven't read Canto, you're missing out. Canto is awesome. So just let me know, $7 per one. So you got Deadpool Secret Wars. That's going to be A. And then you got Han Solo Star Wars, B. And let me know if you want to know which issues that it covers in there. Most of them cover between 6 and 12 books. So like this one is collecting Han Solo 1 through 5 on here. And then you got the Warzone Infinity Gauntlet for C, collecting those issues. There, Shelby. Sub me up so you never miss an episode. You got it, man.
There he is.
We got Silk on D for $7, and that collects 1 through 6, plus the Amazing Spider-Man #1, which is right over there for $150. The 9.8. You got Daredevil on E. That collects 1 through 5. Plus the all-new, all-different 0.1. You get Spider-Woman, the Spider-Verse. This is collecting Spider-Woman from 2014, 1 through 4. Plus Marvel Spotlight, her origin, or first appearance in 3. You got one of the Fraction Hawkeyes, which they're basing the series off of. That's coming up. So this one is doing 14, 16, 18, 20, and the annual. And then you got Star Wars, the Skywalker Strikes. And this is 1 through 6. And here's the other Hawkeye Fraction one right there. This is issues 6 through 10. And this is a cool one. Marvel Boy, 1 through 6 for Grant Morrison there. That's on 1. And then you got Awesome Thor, the Mighty Thor, 1 through 6. Again, another Fraction one. That's 2. Star Wars Poe, Black Squadron, 1 through 6. And Star Wars Screaming Citadel with Dr. Aphra. So that's number 1. And then Dr. Aphra 7 and 8. And then Star Wars 31 and 32.
That one's a good one. I've read that one.
You read this one?
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, everyone's so hot on Dr. Aphra right now. Look at that. Thor 1 through 6, 20 Kates.
That's sick.
Never heard of him.
Who? There's a couple of posts and threads going around right now, which I think is actually pretty valid. We talk about variants with different covers or store variants or second prints or third prints because they have some different covers or interior art that becomes the cover. Trade paperbacks don't get a whole lot of love in the same aspect. So if you look at some of the ones, like X-Men Phoenix, with a really cool Bill Sienkiewicz cover on there, and some of these other ones like these, some of these will have, these are unique covers and they get no love. So he's thinking, is that the next kind of big boom? Is these trade paperbacks with some unique covers on there? It's kind of the same thing you're looking at. Thanos, you got Thanos 13 through 18. So this is the Cosmic Ghost Rider, which if you haven't read is just a freaking awesome run. It's a really cool storyline there. You got Thor, Goddess of Thunder, 1 through 5. Obviously the Jane Foster run, where she becomes Thor. Again, with the Love and Thunder coming out. You want to know what's going on?
That's a killer storyline.
Jiho, you're going for 6. You got it, man. Star Wars. This is the only one that has a bend. This one's got a bend at the top up there, if you can see. I don't know. That was in the box like that. This is Star Wars 20 through 25 on this one here. If you can see it. And here it is. Awesome, big, huge Canto. So again, if you haven't read Canto here, you gotta read Canto here. And then the cool first appearance of Red Hulk, which I never knew because I just read this one a little while ago. How badass Red Hulk was. He was taking full hits from Thor, not even flinching. He beats regular Hulk into submission. He was kicking everyone's butt. So that's a cool story there as well. And that collects the first 6 issues? First 6 issues of that one as well. So let me know on those. I can cycle through those again for you if you want. I don't know how much time we got for everything. So
you're I'll throw the end line up for you. I know with those, I kind of like to give you a little more time just so you can kind of go through them.
No, I appreciate it. I babble on, so.
No, you're good. You're good. And I put Shelby's link. And
it calms me. I feel soothed.
I soothe everyone.
And then Chris is asleep. I was relaxed. I swear I wasn't asleep. I was relaxed.
I got you for your Thanos. Anyone else, let me know.
So
let me know about Prime. Come on, a cool series for just $20. You get all those issues.
Yeah, that's a killer set for sure. And I put Shobi's link in. You guys sub up Shobi's so you guys can follow all their great content. It's amazing.
Appreciate that, Wild. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, you still haven't figured out how to do the wrenches yet, have you?
I know. You know what's funny is I literally this morning I literally woke up. I had like 15 cabinet doors and drawers I had to paint. And I had to woke up. I said, I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna research all this stuff. Spent like 2 hours watching YouTube videos, and I still have not found out how to give out wrenches to people. So I'm like, nah, man, so lame. So Momo, you ready?
$7.
Me?
7.
Yeah, Javier was asking how much was he. All of them each one is $7. So all of them are 7, and their cover price is between 16 and $20.
Not a bad deal. I think it's worth the pickup.
Oh yeah, definitely 60%, 60 to 80% off depending on the cover.
Yeah. All right, Momo, you ready?
Oh yeah, I'm up. No, I'm joking because I was so soothed.
Putting everyone to sleep.
No, I was relaxing, man. All right, so here we go. I said I was gonna do some We Live indie spec. Is there an echo going on?
No, I don't have one of mine.
All right. Okay. All right. So We Live. All right. So this book, I missed out on a couple of like indie titles that came out during this time period. But I was successful on the We Live train. And I actually, when people ask like, what's the best book that's come out for me, it's been We Live. I mean, what's hip about it, let me open this up, is that every issue has a QR code and it plays like a soundtrack to the story that you're reading. And so like the music's good. Like people are like wanting it to be released like in an album, vinyl, because it's definitely like some hipster music, which I like. All right. But yeah, I have issue number 1 full of all the major first appearances. And I'm going to do a starting bid at 25 for this one. This title's blowing up. I wish I bought more. And if you got a copy of number 1, hold on to it.
It's so good.
Yeah,
it really is.
It's my favorite series. I put a big post after I read 5, and Roy Miranda responded to my post and everything.
It's, dude, like I think the way that it ended, which I'm not going to get into that, it was unexpected.
So
yeah, it was satisfying.
Hey, real quick, put a number on that We Live. Is it A or do you want it B?
Oh yeah, B. Let's do B since it's on the right side.
Okay.
That would bug me.
Is that a first print you said, or?
Yeah, this is a first print.
First print, okay.
And so yeah, if you have been sleeping on We Live, I would highly recommend getting 1 or 2 copies. I mean, it just screams turn it into a TV show. The characters are great, and they're calling it a season 2 for the ongoing series.
That's coming pretty soon.
Really? Can't wait.
Yeah.
The other title that I have, so this is going to be a store exclusive. It was limited to 666 copies from Scorpion Comics. This artist it's one of my favorites, Alan Qua. He has like the talent and skill to just put so much detail into his work. And so like whenever he comes out with a cover, I'm like instantly drawn to it. But what makes this one special, besides the print run being very low, is that it's actually a connecting cover.
Yeah, that's sick.
And when it comes to the art and detail of his work, like I should just take this out of the Mylar, the Mylite. Curse you, Mylite. It looks so good in the Mylite. But
so fresh and so clean.
Yeah. But like here, I'll pull out the first of the set so you guys can see all the details that he puts into it. And Donny Cates. And so I do have this one. I'm asking, I'm doing a bin for 30, but you get the set.
So that's not bad at all.
You'll get both covers. And here's the other one that connects to it. Oh, it connects like that. I think I don't feel comfortable holding both of them together, like single-handedly. But yeah, this was a Scorpion Comics exclusive. And it was like one of the few that I've been successful in getting, because Scorpion Comics is like of all the store exclusives online, like they're the ones that I have the hardest time getting a title. Like they sell out so quick, it's ridiculous. It feels like Comic-Con, but like worse.
Comic-Con at home, man. That was horrible.
That's kind of the vibe for it. So this is what I'm doing, bin 30. We Live is an auction starting at 25. Oh, I forgot the letter. My bad. But you get the set. So and Alan Quah, I don't know if you guys know this, he's now become recently a Marvel artist.
Oh,
so
really?
yeah. So he did an Aliens cover variant, and I think you know that title. I think it's called just Marvels. He has a really
cool that's really cool.
Yeah, like they're in a restaurant with a bunch of Marvel characters in the background.
That's super cool one.
Yeah, I ended up ordering that one. I got a 9/8 pre-ordered for that one because the cover just looked amazing. All the dense artwork and characters that he puts into it. It's pretty dope.
And there's no dead space. It's all like there's something going on everywhere.
Right.
So that's the time. I'll give it for the lag. We'll let it kind of compensate a little bit. But yeah, no, those covers are sick.
Did you say 5 was hard to find?
Issue number 5, yeah.
Okay.
It did go to second print, and they released a couple of store exclusives with that. So there'll be, at least to my knowledge, at least 3 different
first prints around I know of.
Ooh. Yeah, man. Yeah, number 5 with that big twist, dude. People are hunting that one pretty hard.
Dude, I feel like every single page of that whole entire series was edge of your seat. Like, what the heck is going to happen next? Like, they did such a good job of like surprising you every turn. Like, every issue was so different, and I loved it.
Yeah, that ending though, like I wasn't expecting that. I think a lot of people thought, kind of like what you're saying about it starting off like a survival horror sci-fi journey, and then it's like, whoa, wait a minute. But issue number 5, there's kind of like the cover that you were just holding up, Duffy. The second print's going to be like golden-ish.
Yeah, I got a bunch of those coming.
But there's 2 store exclusives that came out online with very low print runs. And so they're definitely, I think, gaining traction with this series. All right, so I think we're done, right?
I think that's it, dude. I think I got it for 25. Unless if you guys see anybody else.
All right.
Nope.
Keep it in the fam.
Keep it in the fam. I gotta come over anyway.
When I was looking around, and Duffy, you may know, for We Live number 1, I can only find like 1 store exclusive cover, or maybe it's 2. Maybe like 1 or 2 store exclusives. So I don't know if there's anyone's out there, but they didn't do a whole lot of them.
It was like a ghost. So like my goal is to get a store exclusive done, but like that's the type of book I want to find. One where no one is like where it's on no one's radar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it just seems like a fun book, and something that you can manage a small print run of too. Someone will be like grateful. You want to do 150? Yes, totally do it.
Well, what's great with this title, like, I mean, if you check the eBay like sales of it, like they're going for $40-$50 for issue number 1 right now. It's
not bad.
Like it's I think definitely gaining a lot of traction, you know. So
I ordered 15.
All right. So here we go.
15.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. So let me know if you guys can see that. And then it's going to be 30. Ooh, someone has some eBay notifications. Okay, so this is what I have. It's frozen. Dang it.
You're frozen.
Dang it! I think I can't do this in my garage again. I'm gonna have to set it back up in my house. Okay, how about that? Is that working? Or is it frozen?
Yeah,
too?
we can see you.
Or just blurry? Okay.
I mean, it's blurry.
So
I can see you.
Yeah. That's probably to your guys' benefit, right? So, so I have this set from 60 down to 50, red, white, and blue. So there's that. You have. I'll put this over here real quick. Red, white, and blue. My slab is a 7.0 266 for 150. So if you guys want to do an X-Men, Uncanny X-Men number 266 for 150, 7.0. Dang, is it frozen again?
Yeah, I can't see you. I can see you, but you're just stuck looking down.
What the heck, dude?
What are you looking at, bud?
Dang it. I'm looking at all these cool comic books.
In slow motion.
Yeah, right. I was trying to tease you guys. Let me see if I can try going to the other camera. This is ridiculous. Gosh, dang it. No. Can you guys see that?
I could see the was it the Trial of Magneto cover?
Yeah. So we have that book coming up for Uncanny X-Men 266 for 150. Gosh dang it, dude. I'm trying because I'm watching it on my phone too. I'm trying to see the lag because it's not coming up yet. There it is. Mm-hmm. So there's the 7.0 150 for that one. And then for the X-Men lot, I will be doing the Trial of Magneto. Starting bid's $30. See the Trial of Magneto. Number 168. I think someone was asking for 168 earlier, actually. 144. You have X-Men 28. X-Men number 1. X-Men number 5. X-Men Unlimited. And you have a giant size X-Men. And no, it is not a first print.
I think you're froze again.
So that's going to be frozen again?
Yeah.
God dang it, dude. Maybe I might have to come back to me then. Unless if it catches up. But those are going to be all the books, I guess. Unless if you guys want to wait a minute and let it catch up. Dang it, I don't know what's going on with this thing. I'll tell you what. We can go to Duffy and then we can come back to me.
Yeah.
If that works for you guys. Okay. You ready, Duffy? We'll come back to me. All right. There you go. We'll switch it out. Sorry, guys. Oh, man.
So I have... This is going to glare like crazy.
Oh, nice.
I got some glare for you all.
That's one on everyone's list this past week.
Oh.
I got that. And then not only do I got that, but then I got the naughty cover.
Yeah, that's sick.
I put tape on it. Don't worry. Your channel's safe, Wild.
I'll start
the set off at 20. For the pair. Claim glare.
Claim glare. All right. I wonder if this is messing me up, actually. Did you give me a start bid on a price or anything?
20.
Start bid at 20?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we'll start the time. I was eyeballing that darkness, man. That thing's legit.
himself in.
I put myself in. I had to do it. Pat posts on
Pass
one
point.
tries to let it go, but it's frozen. You know, I actually wonder if it's my.
Is that Duffy's arm? What are we seeing there? Is that his leg?
That might be my arm.
It's like covering him. Like, what is that?
I'm frozen too.
I think
that's the glare blocker. I was blocking the glare.
Blocking the glare. They got about 45 more seconds to get in on this. I mean, that darkness is sick. I know there's a lot of spec behind it. Let's go like this. Dun, dun.
It is a read and a half, I will tell you.
What does that mean?
Is it?
It is like, I was like, I had to read it twice. I was like, what the heck is like, it's interesting, like, but it's a thinker. It's not like sit down and kick back and relax.
Sit back, kick back with a white Russian. No.
Yeah. It's not my typical read as of late.
There is the timer. Let any last minute lag come in before we drop the end line.
I'm not like contemplating eternity and all the thoughts that go along with it usually.
Starting wild comments, you guys.
I'll just throw that with your stuff, Wow.
Right on. Sounds good. Hey, let's try this real quick. I disconnected my booster, so let's see. I don't know. I don't even know anymore. How does that look? Is that better or no?
I mean, you're moving.
You're moving.
Yeah. Okay, you let me know if I freeze again. We'll try this again. We'll try it all over again. This for 60 was 60. Now it's down to 50. Red, white, and blue. Then we have this lot. We're starting it off at 30. So we have, this is actually a really cool book. If you guys have read that book, that's actually because he becomes the professor of Xavier's school, I believe, right? After that, and then there's that one, number 168. So we have 168, and we have 144. Just a random X-Men lot I just kind of put together for you guys, starting off at $30.
Oh, you froze again.
Omega Red. Oh, forget it. I don't even know what to do anymore.
K-pop said I'll do the X-Men for $30.
All right. Well, yeah. I mean, there's more books to it, but yeah, it was a bid. Yeah, I don't know how well it's working or not. I'm trying to watch it on my phone too.
Anything now?
Yeah, I'll switch it out to you. Are you ready, Hard to Come By, or Jeff?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, I'll give it to K-pop for 30. You can have it for 30
Nice.
if you want it. Yeah, just because
that was a great X-Men lot. At least the part we saw.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, guys.
Geo, we're still on the Spice Channel.
Yeah.
Jeff, I love how you were able to finish the name. You're like,
what? No, it's top right there. All right. I'm going to do a recap of some things here. I got one more slab. This is going to be my final round. We've been going for a little over 3 hours now. We appreciate everyone still sticking around with us. I'm just looking at Wild's frozen face right there.
It's still frozen.
Yeah.
It's still frozen.
I know, it's ridiculous. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, so the
It totally looks like he's trying to talk to you.
it does. Oh, there you go. He broke free. He unstuck. He let it go.
You let it go.
All right. So the new one obviously is going to be the all new X-Men #1. This is the first appearance of young Cyclops. So in Champions, this is his first appearance there. So there's been the debate if he's from another timeline or from the past. Marvel came out and said he's from another timeline. So that could be kind of another cool thing as we're talking about the multiverse and getting some X-Men to slide in. Now that they said he's not from the past, even though some of the issues look like he is, they said he's actually from a different timeline. It could be a cool multiverse thing to bring a young Cyclops into the universe. So that'd be kind of cool. So that's just going to be $100, 9.8, all new X-Men #1 with the cool X-Men label on top there. First appearance of the young Cyclops and Champions. And then to recap a couple things going on. You got the Star Wars Force Awakens book. This is the really cool illustrated book printed in the Italy and made for the UK. So this is distributed in the UK. So there's not a ton of them in the US here. This is only going to be $4. I've got 3 of them. So just let me know if you want to grab any of those for just $4. And then as a recap here, we've got the lenticular of Thanos 13. First appearance of Cosmic Ghost Rider. We're going to do that one for just $15. Wow, it's got some crazy strength in his protein whey powder. His smoothie routine. Wildstorm or Firestorm. Yeah, Wildstorm would be a really cool one. But this is Firestorm, the Nuclear Man. His first appearance, issue #1. We're going to drop that down to just $35. $35 by now. Mighty Thor 412, first appearance of the New Warriors. We're going to do that for $35 as well, as a buy it now. And then the whole Prime run, as a recap, 1 through 11, and then the annual. So you got 12 issues. I'm just going to do $15 as well. So $15, you can buy all those. So you get all those. Old Cyclops remembers his time with the Champions, though. Yeah, it's a really interesting thing how they work that, especially if you look at the Extermination run, where Jean Grey wiped their memories, so he was okay. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that, but that Marvel did say he's from another timeline, so I don't know. I think he's from the past, but then maybe that might be the way for them to kind of come in the future with some more stuff, because I guess he wasn't that well received in the beginning, so I don't know if he is now. The other thing I just want to mention. Berserker. So Berserker 1, as we kind of talked about, plus the incentives of the red and the white. I just looked and I crossed the 1,000 mark as well on IG. So nice, I'm going to be doing this as a giveaway. So we're going to be, I'll put it up tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll put the info about this, but this is going to be a giveaway. So obviously like and subscribe on IG, but then it's going to be done on YouTube. So obviously trying to build up the YouTube, to do some of the stuff to help with the community. Obviously doing more, Mondays with Shelby. I'm also doing interviews with IG comic community members on Sundays, every other Sunday. So the Sunday we're not doing the auction here. I'm going to have it a Sunday on my channel where I'm going to do an interview. So again, we're talking about the first one we did with the owner of Legendary Displays. So we talked about displays, obviously how he started that business. Then what some of the specs are, what some of the values we can get in statues, and then we're going to be doing Marvel. Marvel is going to be doing one with me, Nerd2Een, how to start a podcast, and then we'll get Duffy on the one after that, where we're going to talk about how to start a virtual comic book store. And then we're going to have another one where how do you get your comic book published. So it's going to be, constantly doing something different with the community, just to try and share everyone's knowledge and experience on there. And again, just kind of geeking out, talking about this stuff. So again, I appreciate you, everyone who's already subbed up. But thank you for the congrats on there. I said I'll post this tomorrow, so we're going for that giveaway for the IG 1000, and then YouTube. I think I've got 40 subscribers right now. So going for YouTube 50. That's my big one right there.
Congratulations, man.
Right now is those recaps, and obviously the $100 for the 9.8 all new X-Men. So just let me know on those. And then that's all I kind of had right now. And I'm getting running down a little bit right now after 3 hours of doing this. So again, Wild, I appreciate it. I appreciate putting this together and hosting this for everyone. And then everyone keep hitting the like and subscribe button on the video here. Again, the higher it gets up there. Now that he's making the big ad money, he's got to get.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I appreciate you coming on, man. I really enjoyed doing this, and I apologize for the camera mishap tonight. Yeah, lame. But congratulations, man, hitting 1,000 on Instagram. That's huge.
Thank you much. And again, we'll see everyone on Monday night, and then Tuesday we got Wild Tuesdays. So Wild Tuesdays on Instagram, and then Wednesdays we got Duffy's, and then Thursdays I'm on Thunder Gods Thunderdome auction as well. And then Duffy, I think you're going to be doing some Thursday night stuff as well. So we're trying to take up your whole week. So we left Friday open. So Friday's yours to do what you want, and Saturday. But the rest of it is ours.
The rest of it's ours.
All right. Thanks, everyone.
All right, brother. Take it easy.
All right. Bye.
Later.
Bam.
All right. You ready? Momo, you ready?
Yeah, man, I'm up. You guys big balling with your 1,000 numbers.
Yeah, man.
I'm like 300. Woohoo!
Hard like it's 1999.
No, congrats though. I mean, that's huge.
Thank you, man.
And by the way, that all new X-Men, I really liked that story, and I totally remember the hate people gave when they brought the young X-Men into the future. Yep. But I really enjoyed what they did with Cyclops. And then there is a Cyclops solo series that spun out of it. And it dealt with young Cyclops going with the Starjammers and dealing with some space stuff. It was good.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's definitely a good story. But, I like Bendis. And speaking of Bendis, I'm going to come up. I got a book here, another one of his books. So first book I'm going to introduce is Radiant Black. This is by Image Comics. This is supposed to be like their new relaunch of superhero universe. And I don't know if any of you guys follow Recasters or JT Ripple. But they did an interview with one of the Image writers, and they were saying that the plan was, and again, this is total spec, right? That Radiant Black is going to be the series that connects all the Image titles, some way, somehow.
Really?
Yeah, that's what they said.
Really?
Yeah, and so I thought that was like really interesting, and that'd be pretty cool. Whether it's Walking Dead or I don't know. Let's say Invincible, right? If they go back into that universe. But that's the rumor. I don't know how true it is, so take it for what you will. But this particular exclusive is from Stadium Comics. Only a 500 print run on this one by Costas. And he did issue number 1 in this fashion. And then he also did a variant, another retro variant is what they called it. For issue number 2. And so this is, again, issue number 1. If anyone's interesting, I'm going to do the start at 50. These go for 60 plus on eBay. The Bendis book I was talking about, referring to earlier, this has been picked up by CW. You guys remember this when
really?
this hit the street? Like people were going nuts over Naomi. And number 1 had, I don't know how many printings of number 1 went out. There's a ton of them. But yeah, so this is issue number 5 with Naomi in her costume. Like this is her first costume appearance. Whereas issues number 1 through 4 dealt more with like her origins. This one though, I'm thinking is more visual, and CW picked this up. People are going to want to see the superhero in her costume I think this is a key book. Those of you that are like thinking long-term spec. So this one is bin 10. If you're interested in a Naomi, number 5 with her first costume appearance. But yeah, this is, I think, this may have been Bendis's first original character in the DC universe when he got on board.
Yeah, that Radiant Black series is ridiculous.
Dude, I really like the retro covers that Costas was doing. And so, but he stopped. Duffy, you had a nice bundle with Radiant Black this past week.
Yeah, I love those Radiant Black covers. And that's like I said, the retro ones with a limited print, because they've got big plans for Radiant Black. So to get a more limited cover, that's where the money's going to be.
Yeah, I got one. Reed Pop did like a kind of a secret release of a foil variant for Radiant Black, and I managed to get one, but it hasn't arrived yet. My brother-in-law, he got one, and his arrived. So I'm thinking it'll be in-house maybe Monday or Tuesday.
How many rounds you guys thinking?
This is, by my count, this is 8.
How many rounds do you got?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm good for a couple more. What do you guys think?
Yeah,
I'm
down.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, I can do 1 or 2 more. My camera situation is jacked up, so I may have to kind of do it remotely. But I can tell you what, I'll tell you what, I'll do my slabs. I'll show you my slabs. Rather than they'll be all bins, so.
Yeah, this was a Stadium Comics exclusive.
Go until midnight. I would if my camera worked.
It's Frozen Springs.
Right? Yeah, man.
All right.
I don't know.
That was clock.
That's the clock. Yep. Let's see if I can go like this real quick. USB. Okay. If I can time it right, I might be able to time it on the book for it to freeze. So if you get
Wow. Yeah.
With the price and that?
With the price and everything. Let's see. Okay, so this next book is a big boy. A big girl. It's a big book. It's an 8.0 white pages newsstand. Star Wars 42.
You're frozen.
Yeah, I knew it. 600 bucks. So I'll just turn off my camera. You guys can go. Definitely I can let you go. But like, I have a Star Wars 42 8.0, 600 bucks. So yeah.
Dang.
I can go to Duffy if you want. I know. Dude, that's a killer book, man. Killer price. I think this book is going for like $675, I think, on eBay right now. Close to 700. So Duffy, I can go to you if you're ready.
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
I've got a Berserker bundle. So I've got the what I'll do is I'll actually sell the bundle for number 2. So the bundle for number 2 is going to be $20. It's a buy it now. You're going to get A and B and the foils of A and B. And then we'll do a giveaway with some other prizes on Thursday. But if you have bought the number 1 from me, or you want to buy the number 1 from me as well, you'll get the 8th print of the Something is Killing the Children for free. So if you want to get on that deal, it's the special Berserker 8th print. It's only to retailers who bought 1 and 2, and you had to buy a certain amount of each to get them or whatever. But so I'll have those in the bundle if you buy number 1 from me as well. So the number 2 bundle is $20. So if you want a number 2 bundle, just go ahead and claim a number 2 bundle. And if you did not buy a number 1 bundle from me and you want that Something is Killing the Children, I can hook you up. It would be another $20. But you're going to get all the number 1 covers as well. So if that's not confusing enough for everyone. Try selling books you can't see, right?
Yeah, try that one. I swear I have it. It's right here. I swear Star Wars 22. Just give me $600 and it's yours. I swear. I have it.
So if anyone needs the Berserker 1 bundle, I got these for $20. You're going to get all the covers, the regular and the foils. Oh, there's the special invitation to your Something is Killing the Children 8th print. And then, if no one's jumping in on that, I do got a glow-in-the-dark Geiger number 1 we can start at. Cover $4 starting bid.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
$4 starting bid on that is what you're thinking?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Can you turn off your lights so we can see it glow in the dark?
Let's try it.
Let's try it.
Let's try it.
Wait, yeah.
It's the computer screen's gonna blow it.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
You know what's funny? It's like wild right now. Like, oh yeah, it totally glows, everybody. You just can't see it.
It's totally glowing, guys.
Oh man, I'm having some serious technical difficulties over here. Oh man. Yeah, that's a killer book for sure.
I can throw in
one down.
I need that black and white ratio Geiger one. I need that one.
Yeah, that's a clean cover too.
Go to what's this? I gotta do some math real quick.
Think about it.
You got a bid on it. Not gonna say by who though.
I can sweeten the pot if you need another number 1. That's a second print.
Ultra Mega. That was the time. I'll give it a few more seconds for the lag to come in, and I'll throw out the end line. So the Berserker lot includes the Something's Killing the Children 8th print. It comes with the. Go ahead. Sorry.
It does, but you have to get the number 1s from me as well to get the Something is Killing the Children. Because you have to get 1 and 2 to get the free one. I want to make sure I have enough for everyone who got 1 and 2.
I'm going to throw out the end line. Hey, Jeff, you still in here, right?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Hey, check the private chat real quick.
Got
I
it.
don't know if you haven't already. All right. And then we'll go back to Momo.
All right, yeah. Are you think you're done for the night? Wow.
You ready?
Yeah.
I do probably, man. I'm kind of like I'm in the middle of the ocean without a sail. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty done.
Yeah. All right. So
Yeah.
I get that.
We
man,
can
for
try,
sure.
but I mean,
Let's
Yeah.
all just sell books without it, so we make it fair. So we'll all sell books with our books.
Okay, so what I'm selling. No, right? No, that's no bueno.
It's a podcast comic auction.
That'd be awesome.
yeah, right.
Hey, good news though, Duffy.
Yeah,
You did sell that Geiger. Woohoo! And wild for the night. All right, so I got 2 books up, Spidey books. This Venom, it's a Patrick Gleason exclusive. This is the Virgin, not the trade dress. I'm doing this one a bin for $125. I mean, if you're into his webhead covers, I mean, I believe this one actually had a smaller print run than the ASM's 55s. I'm pretty certain that's the case.
You're right.
I think you're as well.
And then we have the Copial variant for Marvel Voices Legacy with Miles Morales. This one, I was surprised how it flew off the shelves.
Because it's a sick cover.
Yeah. I didn't think it was going to be like jumped on like that. It was gone, man. But I have this one starting at 10 if anyone's interested in this sick Miles Morales cover. And that would be that.
That's the number 1, right? The Miles Morales.
Yeah, Marvel Voices Legacy #1.
Wasn't there like other variants, like a barbershop variant to that, and something else?
There's like 10 different covers to that one.
Oh, was it really?
Dang, I didn't realize there's that many.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Was it the African American Voices one? Is that the one that?
Yeah, there was.
So there's like Black Panther, and there's like a whole bunch of them that and I just remember that one standing out specifically because of the Miles Morales, but I believe it had like 10 different covers.
But I think there's like a first appearance or something in there. Oh, this is the one. Is this the one with it's the origin story of the spider that bit Peter Parker and Silk? Is that what this one is?
No, that's the different one. That's a different Marvel
is it?
Voices.
Okay.
I do remember hearing about that one.
Yeah, because that also has the first appearance of Children of the Atom too. The one with
right.
Yeah, with the kids. You mean?
Yep. That's what it is.
Oh, by the way, guys, I mean, obviously we're saying, hey, subscribe. I'm going to give a shout out to Passpoint One. He's family.
Do it.
He has his channel. Check it out. It's good. It's funny. And then, like, it's a good way to keep up on the covers, man, because I swear he buys everything. It's like I didn't even know that variant existed. So it's pretty neat.
I'm actually going.
That's how I find half my covers is he'll be like, Duffy, are you getting this? And I'll be like, I don't know. I probably got 3 months to find it though, because he's so ahead of the.
Yeah, it's like, how do you know? Yeah, he's following everybody, like all the creators. So he knows his stuff.
He really does.
That's time.
He knows. Yeah. That is
and
time. Yeah, I'm gonna put the end line in.
he and Nerd2Ween will, if I get a picture from them, I know I got like a month before the FOC date on it.
All right. I just put all your guys' links in there so they can go to your Instagram channels or pages and follow you guys on Instagram.
Cool. All right.
And then do me a favor, Duffy and Momo, just leave a comment so I can give you guys wrenches. Shelby was able to tell us how to do it. So if you guys leave a comment, I can give you guys wrenches.
Woo!
Oh, I'm probably under.
Big things, guys. Big things here. Getting a little wild.
I got the wrench.
All right. Back in the box.
Back in the box you go. Get in the box. And then we'll just go back to Duffy. And just have you two just go back and forth.
This is our well, okay. No, we got one more round after this, right?
Yeah, we can do one more after this. It's completely up to you two. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. Shelby, thanks, Shelby. I appreciate you giving us that link or giving us that tip. I appreciate that.
Let's see.
I sleep with one eye checking out comic books 24/7. I believe it.
Oh man, I don't know what to know. Here, we can do this.
Oh man.
I got, if people need the Ultra Mega, I got the #1 second print, 1 in 10. And this is the #2 first print, 1 in 5.
And what do you want to set them off at? Or has it been?
I can do those at, we'll start in at 20 bid.
20?
Yeah, 20 starting bid.
There she goes.
I like that Monday night show you guys do. Shelby.
Yeah, with Shelby Comics, and no, I just read that comment too. It's killer. It's a killer content. It's like super knowledgeable on what to do. If you guys aren't following them, follow them over there because it's things that they talk about that like I didn't even know about. I'm not saying I know a lot about comics, but like just unique things that like wow, I never even knew that even existed or how that existed or came about.
Have you guys gotten to read Ultra Mega yet?
I read the first one, but I haven't read this. I think they're on issue 2, right?
Yeah. That one just came out. That's coming your way.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't read the second one yet, obviously, but I like the first one. I had to read it twice because I was like really confused on what happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think it's like, a really fun story.
It's something that's different, right? Like it's one of those things to where like the first issue you're introducing characters and you're building a plot or a storyline or whatever the case may be, and then when you end, you're like, dude, that they didn't even they started something, but like now we got to start all over with issue 2, right? So it's like, so now where do we go from here? So yeah, no, it's a killer storyline for sure.
Issue 2 is really cool. I really like what it's super creative. It's one of those things like why I like We Live. It's just like super creative from all aspects of it, from the art to the story, and it's all like creator controlled. I think those are my favorite projects that I really like fall in love with myself.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I like the artwork. You know what I mean? Like the artwork in it's pretty legit too.
I don't think I would have checked it out because of the price and just because of the like overall plot that I heard. Like, yeah, it's kind of cool, but like the price was a little overwhelming. But I saw Ryan Otley post something good about it, and then Scotty Young posted about it, and I was like, all right, I'll check it out.
All right, whatever. I'll just buy whatever. Forget it. Yeah, man. No. I'm waiting for the Last Ronin, man.
Oh
yeah.
Dude, Last Ronin is gonna. I'm so interested to see how Last Ronin plays out.
So, I mean, it's a good series, dude. But like, it obviously they're taking a bit of time getting it out. But
yeah,
I still have books with CGC. So
yeah,
for the Eastman signing, man, that's taking so long.
Yeah, they have my Raphael 1 still over there, man. I'm just like, I don't know what's going on over CGC.
$100 a book by the time you guys get those back.
What was that?
They're gonna be charging $100 a book by the time you get them back.
Man, it's the Disneyland strategy, dude. Right? Like Disneyland increasing their tickets to kind of throttle down the demand.
I'm going CBS. Yeah. I'm going CBCS.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I've been thinking about it like a lot because I haven't dove in either way, and I've been thinking CBCS a lot anyways. I think that CGC is leaving the collector and going towards the dealer. And I think CBCS is going to become the winner overall with the average collector. Not right away, but I think that they're going to make some bad choices. I've been with a lot of companies that made bad choices. I worked for Blockbuster for years.
One of my bucket lists is to go to the last Blockbuster up in Oregon. Was it Bend? Is it Bend? It's in Oregon.
Bend,
Oregon?
Yeah. Get some good beer while you're up there. All right, so just to recap, because this is the last round for me, or last one for me. I do have a couple of slabs. This book for SS, we have it signed by Azario, Klaus Janson, Hubert, and Frank Miller. 9/8 convention exclusive. Signatures are pretty dope. This is 150. And then I do have this Wolverine Origins #1 out of 9/8 for 100, blue label. This is a killer cover. There's a variant with the Canadian flag, but you know, USA. And then for this Hobgoblin Homage 125 9/8 by Mayhew. If anyone's interested, just let me know in the comments or DM. But for the last book showing, I'm doing 3 because I started out with the 90s nostalgia, and I'm like, I'm going to finish it with the 90s nostalgia. But I did want to put this book up as an option. So I'll get to the 90s stuff in a minute. But Revenge of the Spider-Verse, Spider-Geddon 0. This was a convention exclusive, and obviously it's an homage to Secret Wars. But the suit that he's wearing is from the PlayStation video game. Starting bid $20 for B. If anyone's interested in that, exclusive. If you're a fan of that Secret Wars homage, obviously that's one to keep. X-Men 41 from the 90s. All right. This cover, I mean, just for me, it's a personal favorite. This really starts that whole Age of Apocalypse, because if you guys have read this cover or read this issue, right, Legion is trying to, make his relationship with his dad better, ends up killing Professor X, which then erases him. And then Magneto is so impacted by it that he's like, I'm going to do Charles's dream. And then the Age of Apocalypse then starts. Great Kubert cover. It does have, I will say, like this little like corner like crease, I will say. All right. But it's been $5 for an iconic cover, still a pretty good deal. And then for my final 90s act of like love, check this out. Youngblood #1, Rob Liefeld. Let's throw some pouches on this. And he does. And check out the feet. No feet.
Check out the feet. No feet. They go.
They're convenient. I don't know. What is this thing? It's like a random round thing. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, if you were collecting books in the 90s, Youngblood #1, this is the first exciting issue after all. But I'm selling it as a set with Cyberforce. You guys remember Ripclaw? I mean, their answer to Wolverine, right? Like, throw a ponytail on him. There you go. But also Cyberforce #1. I'm doing this as a bin 10. All right. So if you're into some 90s nostalgia, bin 10 for Cyberforce and Youngblood #1. X-Men 41, bin 5, and then 20 for the auction spot there.
Yeah, that's a killer lot, man. It's funny because K-pop was asked earlier, like, what do we collect? Artists and characters. It was really weird. Like, I got on this really weird funk to where I collected deaths of like people, right? Like the death of the Flash, death of Supergirl, death of Colossus. Like, I was going around and I was really looking for just the deaths of all these superheroes, and then it went from that to like cool covers and then characters, right? But I don't know, man. I've always been kind of like, I think you kind of have to be like a key collector in order to trade in and trade up and get your like Grail books. I think that's always kind of been a big thing that I've always done. Well,
but as a collector, it's a little hard because, right? It's like Pokemon. We want to have them all. Like,
Yeah, you can't.
That's the cool. But you know what? That's the cool thing. I will say too about Duffy's bundles is like if there's a series, right? Like Spiderman, for example, right? Whenever there's a Spider-Man book that gets put out, there's always like a Scotty Young variant,
Yeah.
And so as a fan, I think a lot of fans do want that range. But I totally see what you're saying, Wild, though. I mean, because not only do we want to get them all, we also have that list of books you want to get, like the Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends with Firestar. Like, I want to get that book. So you could trade up to get it, but are you willing to trade up?
Yeah, but here's the thing too, man. Like for me, so like recently, obviously I do like a lot of wild hunting, right? Go into wild and you find it. Like that's been my thing. I don't have a specific like genre or title or character that I look for. I literally like when I'm in a LCS, man, like I'm literally all over the place. I'll be in like Spider-Man, then I'll be in like Walking Dead, then I'll be in Miss Marvel, then I'll be in Fantastic Four. I'm just like flipping through them, just seeing like can I find keys? Can I find back issues that people have skipped over? And then I'll tell you one of the big secrets that I do is if you ever go into your comic shop and they have a miscellaneous. So sometimes before the let's just say you're looking for Fantastic Four, and you're in the F section and they have an F miscellaneous, like I always go through all the miscellaneous because sometimes there's always that person that works there that thinks that, if it's an image or something that doesn't have a title to it or a newer book, they'll ditch it in the F miscellaneous. Like I found a ton of keys in miscellaneous spots, like Lock and Key #1. I found them in miscellaneous L because at that time they didn't have a section for Lock and Key,
Same, smart.
Yeah, same thing with Umbrella Academy. Like I found Umbrella Academy #1 because they didn't have an umbrella, didn't have a U section for Umbrella Academy. So like I've been able to find a bunch of keys just by going through miscellaneous. And if you're in Sacramento, stay away from all my shops.
You know what? So I went to a pawn shop, and I told you about this, Chris. And it was fun digging through the books. A buddy of mine, he compared it to like, it's like you're an archaeologist digging through, trying to find something, you know?
Yeah.
And then when you do, you feel like so rewarded.
When it's crazy, man. Like, you know, and then the other challenge, and you know this too, right? Because we've had this conversation. The other challenge is knowing that you found this book, right? You found this book that is $250 book, and there's a $9 price tag. So now the challenge becomes, how can I get to the register and pay $9 for this book, right? So like that's like the other challenge of being able to, yeah.
You're talking about like,
but
if the register person is like checking the prices, like let me check it online before I sell it to you, or like,
yeah,
or you talking like, because I could totally pay $9 for a book. I have no problem doing that. Because I kind of,
yeah,
you know, the businesses, I mean, that's their job, right? Is to stay on top of pricing and updating their merch and knowing what they have. But if you go up to the register, they whip out like their phone or their computer to like check out the latest sales because now they're interested because you're interested. Oh man, that rubs me the wrong way because it's like I then, you know, for the past hour have done the research for you. You know, that's what. Yeah. That's. I mean, I've done that, but too, you know, just leave because you're working an hour going through their long boxes, doing the work that they should be doing.
I might drop the books when I left too.
Whoops. Yeah. I've had that happen to me before, man. To where I've gone through and I found some killer books, man. I mean, things you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that this is here. You know what I mean? And then like the dude just pulled up the actual eBay and of course everything was near mint, right? So you're like, bro, this is like a VG. Like, there's no way this is a near mint, bro. Are you kidding me right now?
Exactly, yeah. When they start looking at those eBay prices, they're not looking at the condition of the book. And for the most part, if you go to like a pawn shop or an antique shop and they start trying to sell you the book for near mint, you know, well, let's take the book out. Let's look at the spine. Let's look at the page coloring. And it's frustrating, dude.
Yep. I think I've seen that video too, K-pop, about how the key collector app. I've heard of that too, how some people aren't allowing phones into comic book stores. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. It's crazy. It's crazy. Did you want to go again, Duffy?
Yeah. Momo's fighting for one more. So
all right.
I got one more.
Oh, Scotty Young, man.
Oh, here we go. Pass point still in here?
I know. It's his kryptonite.
They're both number one.
This is his kryptonite.
Way of X and the Mighty Valkyries. And I'll start it out at $8 starting bid. And Way of X was awesome.
What's that?
Way of X was awesome.
Oh, was it?
I loved it. I thought it was really good. I like a good. I like where the story's going. I don't want to give stuff away, but like I'm really excited about the characters they introduced at the end.
Okay, I'm about to check it out. It's weird,
I don't
man.
know if it's a spoiler or not if I gave it away, so I don't want to chance it.
I don't blame you, man.
I was excited when I found out. I was like, "Ooh, this is going to be a sweet story."
Right? Yeah, man. Yeah.
That Valkyries was good too.
Yeah.
I like both of them. I think they're both going to have potential to be good long series. The way the first issue was written, like they set up good long, like intriguing stories.
It's weird. So sometimes I'll go through like a whole phase of like reading stuff, and then like I won't read. It's weird.
Yeah, I've been
people
reading
will start
lately.
talking, then I'm like, oh gosh, I gotta go read again.
Right, I gotta read. Damn it!
I gotta read. To go to bed, I gotta read.
These were in my bundles.
Dude, what I've been reading, I mentioned Swamp Thing. I'm on like volume, I think 7 of Saga of the Swamp Thing by Alan Moore. You know that run where Constantine is introduced. It's really good.
Yeah,
it's an awesome run.
That's what
one of my first ones I added to when I got to DC.
Yeah, man, I'm like super into it. And like before, I was a really big like of the DC universe. I was like, okay, I really like Batman, but I'm like, man, I think this might actually take my #1 spot. I've read Sandman and some of those other Vertigo books, but yeah, Saga of the Swamp Things is awesome. Highly recommend it.
Yeah, I'm just not in a DC, unfortunately. I know there's some great storylines. Just I don't know what it is.
Current Swamp Thing is really good.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna throw in the end line.
Thank you.
I've been rebagging and boarding my entire collection until I forgot I had some of these comics. Yeah, it's pretty crazy when you go through some of the things. You're like, oh my gosh, I forgot. I don't even know I have that one.
Dude, it's fun because then you start remembering, right? Like just going out, getting it, and I don't know. You start remembering the details of your youth.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's really because you get drawn in. I remember like the animated series, like that really drew me into a bunch of the other characters and everything else, as far as like Omega Red and everything, drawing into Omega Red. I think it was maybe it was Omega Red, a Morph. Seeing Morph in the X-Men animated series and everything else really drew me into that character. Oh, that's the end line. That's that.
That was, by my count, that was 10 rounds total tonight.
10 rounds?
Yeah.
Nice. Well, right on. I think we're. What's that?
I said I must have screwed up your camera when I joined. We had to tag out.
It was screwed up before you joined. Yeah, I think it's because I got this booster out Raj for my Wi-Fi, and I think there's an issue with it. I should have spent more time trying to figure it out today, and I just figured, I'll plug it in like the other one, and nope, that didn't work. So I haven't figured out for next time. But but thank you everyone for coming out, joining us, participating, all the purchases. Again, we'll be doing all this through Instagram. I think that's what everyone else is trying to contact you. So find us on our Instagram pages. I did throw the links in, so scroll through the comments and grab those links, and then contact us individually if we don't have your information already. Then we'll get all your guys' books out to you guys. So I don't know if anybody else has anything else they want to say.
No, thanks for hanging out, guys. Appreciate it. It was good times. And, find us on Instagram, Bomo Comics 80. Hard to come by. Wild Comics, Duffy. And then I better say Pass Point 1 or he's going to get mad at me. Pass Point 1 too.
Pass Point 1.
He's gonna tell my mom. Yolanda, Yolanda, your mijo is making fun of me.
Oh man, he's still in here. That's awesome. But yeah. So we're gonna sign off. Thank you guys very much for joining us. You guys have an awesome night. Have a kick-ass week. And then we'll see you in a couple weeks for another Samurai Sundays. Take it easy, everyone.
Sounds good. Like and
Thanks,
subscribe.
guys.
Like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell.